What is up, NBA fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Is tonight the night? A lot of folks have been wondering, when is Kai Sotto finally going to see the NBA court? Is it tonight against the Knicks? I've called 2 games in a row for the Knicks and haven't seen him. This is the third, or not the Knicks, for the Magic. 3rd game in a row. I saw a lot of players last night in the San Antonio Spurs Summer League game where a lot of guys had not played before played, and I'm wondering, is this the night where finally we get to see him? I'll be doing live play-by-play reaction. We got the players on the court over there once the game starts. Game starts in about 10 minutes. And hopefully the Magic finally play this kid. I saw the Orlando Magic's Facebooks, the Orlando Magic's Facebook, and you guys have been lighting them up. Keep it going. A lot of you feel that this is kind of a marketing strategy just to get viewers in, and the Magic have no plans on playing Kai whatsoever. I hope that's not the case. Why bring a player over if you're just never going to play him at all? Well, I guess I answered that. You guys are thinking what's happening with him, but I think we're going to see him eventually. Maybe the Magic play tomorrow night too. I think at 9 p.m. I'm not going to be able to call that game. This is my 6th live stream in a row, so I need a break. That being said, hopefully everybody's having a good night, and hopefully we get to see him play sooner than later. The computer's freezing up. All right, there we go. We are good, and I am ready. Hopefully you are ready, and I'm hoping for a good game. Not too excited about this Knicks roster. When I looked at their summer league, I was like, yeah, they didn't. Where are their draft picks? Where did their number 1 draft picks go? I haven't been following the Knicks, but they're severely lacking in the first overall pick department, whereas the Magic have a plethora of top picks. Okay, I don't know what's happened. Is nobody here? The chat seems to be frozen, or nobody's hanging out tonight, which is certainly fine. But I'm not seeing anything in the chat. So we got people here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with YouTube. Maybe I'm a little quiet tonight. There we go. Yes, they do have Isaiah Roby. I saw that RQ3. Man, when he joined the San Antonio Spurs, I thought he was going to be something special. And when I was in San Antonio filming some footage, of the games, what do I get for Isaiah Roby? An air ball. That's right. I missed a whole bunch of dunks. Guess what I get with Isaiah Roby? Freaking air ball. Boobers the cat says, "Oh, you didn't know? Kai better be playing tonight." Yeah, I hope so. My 3rd Orlando Magic game in a row. I certainly don't mind streaming the San Antonio Spurs. That's my team, if you can't tell. You might say, well, why are you streaming the Magic? I have been rooting for Kai Sotto for the last 14 or 15 months. He was a San Antonio Spurs fan, a Tim Duncan fan, so he's A-OK in my book. And I haven't seen him play live. And I thought this would be a great chance for me to give an honest opinion of his game. I can see him live playing the Summer League. 2 games so far with Orlando. Not 1 second on the court. So I'm hoping this isn't the 3rd game in a row where I sit here and wait. And Orlando continues to refuse to even have a center out there. I believe Kai Sotto is the only center on the Magic's roster, and they're doing some really hyper small ball crap, and I'm kind of done with it. Lika, I hope to see him in action too. I truly want to see him play tonight. Even if it's only like 10 minutes, give us something. He may surprise you. I know there's some haters out there that says he can't play, whatever. When you're 7'2", 7'3", just that is going to give you an advantage over a ton of other players, especially when you're going to block shots, grab rebounds, dunk the ball. So I hope we get to see him and show the world what he can do. Magscap, the game doesn't start for about 7 minutes. The Magic have gone on record, I believe, as saying he's going to play at some point. I don't know when that some point is. The Magic play again tomorrow. Knowing my luck, the game I don't stream is going to be the one that he plays. That being said, I could always do a reaction to the footage, check out his highlights, and I'm hoping tonight's the night. Like the song, Tonight's the Night. We'll see. You saw my thumbnail. It says let Kai play. You got to think the Magic organization, you got to be seeing all that feedback, especially on their Facebook, and thinking, okay, maybe at some point we got to put him in, or maybe they're just like, whatever, I don't know. The coach addressed the Kai situation, saying he will play during, I did see that, Will. I saw he said he's going to play, but when? The very last minute of Summer League? Hopefully tonight? Yes. So I did see a whole bunch of articles about the Filipino nation being not too happy that Kai Sotto is being advertised for the Orlando Magic, and so far has seen none of the NBA court. So hopefully that gets corrected tonight. I want to see him play. I'll be rooting for him. As far as the rest of the guys that are out here, I don't really know the Knicks young players. I do know Isaiah Roby because he's a former San Antonio Spur, and Buster Rooney off the waiver wire. As far as the Orlando Magic goes, Anthony Black has been fun to watch. Jet Howard's been fun to watch. I'm hoping tonight I can add Kai Soto is fun to watch. Hey, Giddy Reds, thank you for stopping. He just said everyone gets a chance. He didn't really promise anything. Everyone gets a chance. Very vague answer. You know, it would be cool if he starts tonight. And we just shock the world and he gets a start tonight. By the way, I'm wearing a Monopoly shirt, which seems kind of washed out green-wise. The colors on my... Interesting. I just noticed that the colors on my stream are just a little bit not as deep as me in person. J Money! Yo to you, long-time subscriber, always updating me on things. Appreciate you stopping in. By the way, if you haven't done so, hit the thumbs up fast. Free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And as always, go Kai go! There he is throwing down a thunder dunk of justice. And I hope to see that tonight. Give me a couple dunks, maybe a jump shot, a block or two, see what he can do. Maybe he doesn't play in the Light and Walk in his first sign up. You know, I would love for the San Antonio Spurs to sign Kai Soto. I've been transparent about that. It would obviously bring millions of eyeballs to the San Antonio Spurs. He would get to play for the team that has one of or his favorite player. I don't know if Duncan's one of or his favorite players. And he would be in such a good situation to succeed. The Spurs are great at developing talent. He could work with Wemby. And he would have David Robinson and Tim Duncan as potential mentors. So that is just a win-win-win all the way. That's what I'd like to see. I have no control of it, though. I'm not part of Pop in the front office in San Antonio. I would love to see it happen. Raf YouTube TV, thank you for stopping in. Go Kais indeed. I played my preseason. We got 7-1. That's a close game. Not at all, but good job, man. Good job. And make sure my phone is off. No distractions during the stream. I've had my phone on a little recently, and I was like, nope, I gotta stop doing that. Can't be texting friends, texting people left and right while I'm watching a game. I gotta focus on the game and do my job and call the game, have fun, focus on the chat. I can't be coming and going, you know, with my phone. Sign him and leave him in the G League for a year. You know, that wouldn't be the worst thing either. Stash him in the G League, get him used to the NBA type of style of play, let him develop. He's still pretty young, isn't he? 20, what is he, 22, 21, 22? Dang, I should know that. Crap. Veronica, good evening, hello, hope you are doing great as well. I am doing fine. This is Veronica, this is the first time I've really grinded streaming since 2019 when I started the channel. And to everybody in the chat, this is the 6th night in a row I've thrown up a live stream. I'm finally going to take the night off tomorrow. I've had people at work and others saying, you look a little tired, dude. It's like, well, I'm spending 2.5 hours every night on YouTube. Maybe I should take a break, and tomorrow I'm finally going to get a break before coming back Friday night to stream our San Antonio Spurs. We're showing Jimmy V, who passed away many years ago. Don't you give up, don't you ever give up. Talking about cancer. Death rate from all cancers combined has decreased by 33% since 1991. That's good. Hope that number keeps going, keeps going down. Our G League team plays similar to the NBA team. Both teams have a similar culture. Exactly. So I think that's why that'd be a great place for Kai to develop. Jason Tatum says Wemby bust. I don't think so. JT, if you look at Magical social medias, you'll see how. Yo, gosh, is it 30,000 mad emojis? That's awesome. So Anthony Quindary Witherspoon is starting tonight. Okay, Jet Howard, Q. Okay. I look fresh like a spring chicken. I don't know about that, Veronica. Are you calling me old? Is that what's happening there? What are we trying to say? Picking on old TSR. Let me see what he looks like green. Yeah, his green. Maybe it's the lighting. It is the lighting. My shirt just got greener. Or something. I don't know. I do feel good. I took a power nap, and then after I told you guys I'm struggling with poison ivy. I'm gonna show you some of this little growth. It's starting to wrap around my wrist. You probably can see it. That's the ivy right there. It's here in my arm. It's starting to kind of spread a little bit everywhere. So I bought a poison ivy bath. I'm gonna take that after the game and just relax for like 45 minutes and then go to bed. This poison ivy's beating me up. Literally, it's in places I don't want it. Well, it's not. Okay, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Definitely not in places I don't want it, but I don't want it, period, anywhere. She's saying you look crispy like Sunday dinner? So that's a compliment. I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. If you know which movie that's from, props to you. The accent should have given it away a little bit, at least the character maybe. Yep, almost all posts on the recent Facebook has lots of mad reacts. Instagram comments are already they disabled Instagram comments. Wow. Thank that God I don't look because I. I hope we have a good game tonight, and I really hope Kai plays. And then after this weekend, after the Sun League tournament, if the Spurs are in it, I plan on calling it. If they're, I think they're probably already in there based on their record. Then there'll be no live streams until early October with the NBA preseason. So that's, I'm gonna miss streaming, but it's gonna be nice to have some time off. I'll have August off, September. Oh, that's it, 2 full months. That went by pretty quick. I just realized it's July, 2 full months off, and then right back to the grind again. Good evening, Butterfly. Good to see you too. Detroit Pistons just beat the Toronto Raptors 94-90. The Pistons are 2-1 right now in the Summer League. The Raptors are winless 0-3. Nope, game is probably starting any minute now. The players aren't on the court yet, so this Detroit and Toronto game just ended. They need to get the butts out of here. And then the Knicks and Magic will get on the court. They're going to have to do their warm-ups, etc. So that might actually delay the game for another 6, 7, 8 minutes. Who's actually on the Knicks Summer League? Will, I looked at their roster. It's not too impressive. I don't really know who any of the guys are. I looked at the Knicks. Did they not have a first-round pick the last 2 years? How to TV, good morning from the Philippines. Magasiap TV, good to see you. Daniel Berry, good evening to you. As Reggie Bullock stays with Spurs, I don't know what they're going to do with Reggie. I really love the NBA, especially now, if you talk about loving the NBA, 90s, so me it's a little different. All the 90s and into the 2000s when the Spurs, of course, were mostly at their best. They had that one championship in 2014 with the beautiful game. But prime David Robinson in the 90s, prime Duncan in the 2000s, that was really my wheelhouse. Plus, I would really like, even though I wasn't a fan of the teams, watching players like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, etc., Allen Iverson. Practice. We're talking about practice? Yeah, we're talking about practice. Tired or not tired? Everyone hit that like button. Thank you, Veronica. You're always, Oh, what do you think of this? Let me get your opinion on this. Corny, cheesy, or appropriate? I don't know. I figured it's here. Well, you know what? I want to put probably... Nope, not there. Need to keep it in front of the camera. Well, I guess I'll just do that. I'll put it up and down every once in a while. But I created a little something special for the stream. It's in front of me. It's behind Selena Gomez, who looking good as always. Selena, if you're excited about tonight's game, don't move. Perfect. We up to see, yes, that's why I'm here. I'm here to hang out, give my thoughts on Kai Soto, but he's got to play so I can give my thoughts and see him live for the first time. Jeffrey, thank you for stopping in. Big Boston sports fan. Well, I'm wearing the colors. Not a big fan of Boston sports myself, and truthfully, hate the Red Sox. Can't stand them. Can't stand their fans. I'm just kidding. Don't have a problem with their fans, but the team. When I think of the Red Sox, think of that. Well, that's one of my earliest memories as a San Antonio Spurs fan. What you just mentioned right there, that no-look pass from Rod Strickland. I'll never forget it. That's the year I became a Spurs fan, halfway through that season, David Robinson's rookie season, and got to go down still as one of the worst passes in San Antonio Spurs history. Maybe the worst. You think Kyle will play tonight? You got a feeling, huh? The crystal ball's working for you? Former Spurs on the Knicks, Isaiah Slovey is there. I hate Strickland to this day. This is what I think of Rod Strickland right here. Sucker! And if you weren't clear on how I feel about Rod Strickland, yeah. I actually don't have any personal issue with him, just his pass. Him, the person, but the pass will go down as one of the worst passes in San Antonio Spurs history. Veronica, are you Gandalf now? What's going on here? What is that? I'm totally confused. I appreciate everybody hanging out, though. Game will be starting shortly, and I hope we have a good one. I hope Kai plays. And hopefully everybody's cool in the comments tonight. There was a little bit, I can understand folks are upset, but it got a little heated. Not towards me, of course, but towards the Magic in the last stream. Maybe that'll happen again, and if you guys are heated, maybe I'll just let you say what you're saying and just Don't read it out loud. The way you feel about the Red Sox fans is how you feel about Rockets fans. Also Eagles and former, what are they now? The Commanders? I can't keep track of their team names. You're a wizard. Seriously, the Washington, they were, trying to remember this, in the last 4 years, they were the Redskins for 1 year, the Washington football team for 2, I think, and then the Commanders for 1. I can't imagine being a fan of that franchise and just having different team names. I understand why they got rid of, the original team name, but why go to the Washington football team? Who is Katie George, and why have I not seen her before? She's interviewing Victor Wembanyama right now. Nice, Jeffrey Jameson. I'll take your word on that, J Money. For my San Antonio Spurs subscribers in the chat, were you happy that you got to see Wemby as much as you did? I know it's only 2 games, but he did average about 26 minutes per game. That is almost double what I thought he would play. So I thought it was refreshing. Speaking of bad passes, I hate the highlight of my boy Isaiah inbounding it to Bird. They need to. You are going back some years. When was that, the late 80s? It's got to be late 80s because the Pistons went on their run. I don't remember which playoff game. It was a playoff game, wasn't it? I know the play you're talking about. It's in the Bird highlights forever, but I can't remember the context of the game, when it happened, etc. I like what I saw, especially his passing and blocking skills. He's going to block a lot of 3-pointers. But by league standards, I think he's going to be probably a top 3 shot blocker next season. I fully expect that out of him. Is he going to rest until preseason games? Victor Wembanyama, yes, he is done until the preseason. JB7, I agree 100%. It's going to be right here under me. Let Kai play. I have no influence over the Orlando Magic, but that's how we all feel. 86-87, wow. There is San Antonio Spurs. Well, Derek White's on the Boston Celtics right now. He's played for y'all very well. Last I checked, very, very well. Oh, that's my poison ivy. That's some of it. Y'all can see it. It wraps around, goes down my arm, a little bit on my arm over here. It's over here on my chest, a little on my stomach. I don't know what else to do. I do have some Benadryl. I heard that's good for it. So, little Benadryl, little poison ivy bath after the stream. Repeat that tomorrow, maybe after a couple days. I'm still putting calamine lotion on it, so I'm hoping I hope it's not. I don't know why it keeps spreading. That's what's driving me crazy. I got a little on my finger now, which didn't have it in my hands a few hours ago. Now I got a little on my hand, so that means hands off, anybody near me. What are you gonna do? Well, I was born in '77. Just throwing out there. I can't hear what Victor is saying. Do I have closed captions on this TV thing? Or on this Roku? CC? Anybody? Nope, not like that. I'm getting it. Okay, clearly I do not know what I'm doing at all with this remote. Alright, we'll just get back to the game. Mark, let's go. Kai to you. Derek, he could be a starter for the Celtics. We'll see. Ghostbirds go to you, Sanchez. If you ever get a chance, try to watch for the 80s. I have seen them play. Not a lot. Well, I love the San Antonio Spurs, but it's hard for me to want to watch too much of the stuff from back then because, I know the players' names. But I've been watching the documentaries on YouTube, the Ring of the Roll, which I still don't know what that means. I should look that up. I haven't seen all of them because they're up to, 40... I mean, the mid-40s or upper 40s now? I can't remember which number they're on, but there's a lot. But the ones I've watched so far have been done very, very well. I don't know. When do they plan to stop? 50 episodes would make sense. It's a 50-year anniversary of the San Antonio Spurs, so 50 episodes would be, I guess, good there. Dean, what's up? Let's go. Kaiju. Kaiju, of course, I believe is the term for, like Godzilla. Big creature. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a big Godzilla fan, by the way. Has nothing to do with the game. Have seen, I think, every movie except for maybe... I think actually I've seen every Godzilla movie. I want to say I own like 30 between VHS. You know what VHS is. Well, you'll know what it is. Between VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. So Godzilla, I've been a fan since I was, a little TSR. Just, I don't know. I prefer the guy in the rubber suit over the CGI stuff. I mean, I do like the American ones and did really enjoy Godzilla vs. Kong. Thought Godzilla could have been in a little more, but overall I thought it was a great movie. Godzilla King of the Monsters, where he fights King Ghidorah, I really enjoyed that. Even the movie itself is kind of eh. When Godzilla's on screen, it's just awesome. And then the first American, not the first American Godzilla, the Godzilla from 2014, the movie's okay, but just not enough kaiju. Just way too little Godzilla in that. And then the Godzilla from 1998, don't get me started. That movie was just a mess. I did not like that one. Well, I haven't seen the cartoon series. I have not. That's the one Godzilla thing I haven't seen. I'm not a big cartoon guy. Historically, well, when I was a kid I was. In the 80s I watched Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, Voltron. I mean, I loved a bunch of cartoons in the 80s. And as I got older, I just got away from them. The only cartoon I really watched in the 90s, I watched a little Ren and Stimpy, a little bit of South Park, and a ton of Beavis and Butthead. And since then, since the year 2000, the only cartoon I've watched is Beavis and Butthead when they had their... We've had 2 revivals, and I think they're on again this year on Paramount+. Spurs are finalists in ESPN Sports Humanitarian Team of the Year. Wow! Veronica, I did not know that. That is a lot of fish. Was it Blue Oyster Cult? Yes! Oh, no. They say he's gotta go. Go, go, Godzilla. Whee! Players are on the court. And away we go. Have a good game tonight. Let's have Kai Soto play tonight. I have not... Average Husky fan, good evening. I have not seen the new... let's see, I gotta get the lineups in here. Let's see. Dexter Dennis. Number 57. Alright, game on. Let's get some Kai in there at some point. Make it happen. Orlando, please. He's number 70. He's been on the bench every game. Let's give us some Kai love. Knicks ball to start us off. Wow. Lester Quinones is the best player on the Warriors. Opening 3 is no good. I believe that was Trevor Keel with the 3. I've seen him listed as number 1 and number 3. I think he's number 1 now, but he was number 3 previously. And Trevor Keel, I believe, is the highest draft pick from the Knicks from the last 2 years. They've had like no first-round picks. Quick 3 is no good by Jet Howard. The follow-up basket is... Putback is no good. And now a tip-in. And the Magic have taken the lead 2-0. The game has started. What's up, Zane? Thank you for stopping in. Barry, absolutely. I got my little let Kai play thing that I'll be focusing on. I'll be calling the game loosely. I'm here to... I want to see Kai play. That's the main reason I'm calling the game. Jet Howard gets into the paint, throws up the layup. The Magic are up 4-0. You know, a good Dinobots movie would have been great. What? Good evening, Walker. What? Wait a minute. We have a 3-pointer by the Knicks. Are you talking about Michael Bavers is making Optimus Prime a god to the Decepticons? So wait, is Optimus Prime a bad guy? Oh, that was a 2. Sorry, that was a 2. Orlando Magic ball. We have a drive into the paint, and the layup is good by Dennis, and a 1. Saying it's all good, man. Anybody that comes in and says, hey, sorry I haven't been here lately or I'm late or anything, I appreciate just stopping by in general. Hanging out with me, hanging out with Selena Gomez, all good. He owns the Decepticons. Game changer, I'm not going to stop watching the NBA if Kai doesn't play. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. This is primarily a San Antonio Spurs channel with NBA content, of course, as well, and a few other things here and there. This will be the biggest year for me ever streaming the Spurs, so I can't quit watching the NBA, but I understand where you're coming from. Rocky, go Spurs, go to you. Vinny Del Negro was a Spur back in the 90s. I remember Vinny. Hey, Vinny! It is Knicks ball. They are down 7-2. Both teams are 0-2, so a blind squirrel is going to find a nut tonight, and somebody's going to win the game. Trevor Keels drives to the paint, gets the layup, and he's number 1 now. So he changed his number since that picture I put on the thumbnail. Interesting. It is Magic ball up 7-4, 8 minutes to go. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Lester Quinones. I've never even heard of him, J Money. He's averaging 31 a game. The Magic have forgotten they have Kai Soto. You're actually not too far off that average Husky fan. Filipino Nation is very upset he has not played yet. I'm hoping tonight's the night. I'm live again. I'll be live for 2 hours. That's a quick 3 by the Knicks, and I hope we see him on the court. Really do. Charlie Brown Jr. with the three-pointer for the Knicks. Anthony Black with the ball on three-point land. Get the ball over to, who's 52? I don't know who 52 is. Well, crap. Back to Anthony Black. Black into the paint. The runner is no good. We're going to have another whistle. And the refs have not been shy about calling fouls in the Summer League at all. Yes, JT, garbage time Q is playing. There's Kai on the bench. He is dressed again. I gotta think he's bummed out that he hasn't played 1 minute yet. Yes, if you're a San Antonio Spurs fan and you recognize number 54 for the Orlando Magic, that is Quindary Weatherspoon, who has the distinct, I don't know distinct, but the he of the fouling out in less than 10 minutes of the fourth quarter in garbage time. Hence, therefore, ergo, he became garbage time Q on this channel. XD Gamer, thank you for summoning. XD Gamer, when is your team going to play my man Kai Soto? Will, I agree. I miss way of big men posting up and blocking shots left and right. Nice drive, but no finish for Keels as he got rejected in the paint. Trevor Keels showing us he's the guy in the thumbnail for the Knicks if you didn't recognize the player. We'll fix something here. And we have a quick bucket by the Magic as I was looking away. It's 9-7, 7 minutes to go. Drive and a miss by Michael Foster Jr. It's going to be Orlando ball. Anthony Black will bring it up the court for the Orlando Magic. Wilson out on three-point land, gets it into the paint, and that's in garbage time Q. Quindary Weatherspoon with the bucket. 11-7. Will we be streaming the second game? Do you think, Fahad, which game are we speaking of? The second game? What, tonight? No, after this, your boy's done. When this game ends at about 10 o'clock, I'm not going to bed. I'm actually going to go take a poison ivy bath. Ooh, three-pointer for the Knicks. You can see it on my arm here. It wasn't on my arm wrapping around, but one of these little blisters popped, and then the goo came out, and the goo got on my arm, and now it has spread. Great. You heard that Kai might not play the Summer League? I thought everybody was going to get a chance. I thought that was the word. Veronica, the Spurs play again Friday night. I will be live for that game. You know I'll be here. I did notice the interest in the Spurs dropped substantially last night with no Wemby. That's okay. I love the team, whether Wemby's playing or not, and I know a lot of you do too, and that's awesome. Yep. I appreciate that, bud. It's Selena Gomez. Black with the runner in the paint off the glass, good, and it is 13-10. It doesn't hurt. It just, it's gross looking, and if I'm lifting weights or trying to do something like a physical activity, and I hit it, it hurts. That's a miss, and Knicks still with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. We're going to have a drive into the hoop, into the post, and back out. I don't know who some of these guys are for the Knicks. And we'll have a quick pull-up jumper. That's good. Who dat? I don't know who that was. Sorry, I don't know these Summer League. I was a 3? All right. I don't know these Summer League rosters too well. I know Kai Soto, and when he comes in, if he comes in the game, I'll be rooting for him. It is Magic ball right now. And the Magic have just turned the ball over. All right, they just changed it back to a 2. What the heck, ESPN? Make up your mind. 13-12, 5 minutes to go. It is Knicks ball. Who's this big? All right, Dimitro Skapinstev? I have no idea who that is, but he's out there from the Knicks right now. I thought Trey Jones was signed, John. Is it not official? 2 years, $20 million? I thought that was good to go. Kai might not play because Magic are going to focus on Anthony. Yeah, but Kai plays a center. Anthony Black is not a center. Anthony Black getting minutes should not affect Kai Soto in any way, shape, or form. Target, thank you. Target Handgun, appreciate that. And thank you for the get well. It was my channel that suggested I cover Kai Soto about 14 months ago. I discovered he was a Spurs fan growing up, a Tim Duncan fan. It's a fun story about whether he's going to be able to make it in the NBA and be the first full-blooded Filipino to make it in the NBA. Yes, it gets views, but I want all my videos to get views. Come on, you don't put videos up on YouTube. Like, man, I hope this one gets 28 views today. ESPN here for... Fair enough, Memphis Mark. LeBron James is in the chat. LeBron, how are you doing? The coach play not to play, Kai, and let the coach play. We want to see him. Let the coach play? Bushwhacker, what's up? You know what, with you guys saying the let's go, Kai, I got it up on the ready here. The 21st century Spurs have lucked out so much more than the Boston Celtics. Well, yeah. Yes, Greg Popovich, 5 years, $80 million. He is cashing out big time. And he's going to coach for 5 more years, which I think Greg Popovich is going to coach until he physically can't anymore, or he's not with us. I've said that before. He loves it too much. And with his wife passing a few years ago, I think this is, this keeps him occupied, if you will. Orlando's going for Pascal Siakam, but what are they going to give up? I would think the Raptors would want some serious draft picks and or players to let Pascal Siakam go, and then who's going to be the guy in Toronto if they were to trade him? Well, Wemby's going to get paid more than Pop at some point. What, his new rookie contract? Or his contract extension, isn't that going to jump up to like $30 million a year? Quick three after the inbounds pass, no good. Magic up 13-12, and ESPN doing the thing I hate the most, squishing the game so we can show an interview. Anthony Black with the runner, good. Such a weird roller coaster of hype. A whole year of Wemby sweepstakes, lottery night, draft night, and the nonstop TV coverage. Celebrity drama and 2 summer games, and poof, we wait for season. You know what, TLGS, you're right. Poof, we wait for preseason. We have to wait 3 months now until October. You're right, it's been a hype train the last month, and now nothing. That runner in the paint's no good. Anthony Black with the rebound will be mad. Whoop! Anthony Black turns the ball over. A quick putback is no good by Marcus Garrett. Garrett still with the ball, will pass it out, and the Knicks offense will reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're down 15-12, 4:11 to go. Hey, the first quarter. Baseline 3. Good. Tied game, 15-0. You think Victor can be MVP by year 4? Yeah, anything's possible. Rising Phoenix, I don't think they're going to make any more trades. I think they're done. All right, Joanne. I didn't know that. All right. Thank you, Veronica. We're not quite at 50 thumbs up yet, but if we could hit the thumbs up, it does help the channel. It'll start bringing more people in here, and that's, like having a crowd in here. That's always fun. Missed by Orlando. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And if you didn't know, Jet Howard, the Orlando Magic's rookie this year, is the son of former NBA player Juwan Howard. They could XD Gamer. Apparently Jordan made more money last year with his shoe company than he did for his entire career. Are you serious? I mean, Air Jordan still, say what you will, what's the #1 selling basketball shoe? Is it not Air Jordans? His legacy is untouched when it comes to sneakers, that's for sure. Nobody can, what are you talking about, GOAT in basketball all you want? Michael Jordan's the GOAT of basketball sneakers. We had a couple misses in the paint by the Magic, by the Knicks, excuse me. Ugh. Anthony Black will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. We are at the Austin 3:16 mark. What? Black out in three-point lane, a little pick and roll. Black starts to drive, gets to the paint. Off-bounce runner is going to be missed. They're actually not even get it off, but he is fouled before the shot, and he will go to the line for 2. Mal Jr., thank you for stopping in. It's got to be the shoes, exactly. Ice Kaizen, I'm hoping so too, man. I've called the last 2 Summer League games for the Orlando Magic, and all I just feel is just defeated. To watch the game for 2 hours and not, he doesn't need to have a ton of playing time, but something. Give us something. The Magic have no centers on their roster. I don't know if they're just going to do the small ball thing the rest of the Summer League and not let them play. TSR Sports is a GOAT in Spurs metal songs. That's probably true. Is there anybody else doing San Antonio Spurs metal songs? I gotta expect that's a very small, small sample size. But thank you for being here, Edgar. I did the Jeremy Sohan metal theme today. Got that up on the channel. And this weekend, I don't really have any plans. I'd like to go on a bike ride with my friends. It's supposed to rain, turnover by the Knicks. It's supposed to rain. I'm not biking in the rain. It's going to be thunderstorms. I'm definitely not biking in thunderstorms, so that's going to kill the bike rides. There's a comic book show in Springfield, Massachusetts on Sunday. I might go to that with one of my best friends. But overall, it looks like I have a pretty light weekend, which should be good to relax a little bit. get a couple long workouts in, and maybe work on another music song, another Spurs metal song for the channel. Austin316 says, play Kai or get ready for a big can of whoop AAA. You got that right. VRXD Gamer, I got you. But, you know, I understand playing their G League players in the first and second and third quarter. The fourth quarter is a great chance to test out maybe some talent that hasn't played yet in the summer league and find out what you might have there. And maybe a player plays well enough in the summer league and you go, oh, Kai Soda's playing well in the summer league. Let's invite him to the G League. Let's sign up for the G League and develop him there. Or other players on the roster. But if you're not playing guys, then you're never going to know what you have. That much. Okay. The metal's not for everybody. It's definitely not at its high of. It's not in the height of its popularity in 2023. That's for darn sure. But it's been a type of music I have loved since I was 6 years old. When I first heard Metal Health by Quiet Riot, also known as Bang Your Head, I got hooked on electric guitar and metal and 80s metal, and then the metal started getting heavier and heavier as I got older. I.e., 80s metal, Metallica, Pantera, death metal. What up, Jeremiah? Magic like giving up on centers early like Bob and Bobo. Wow. Yeah, I don't even think of that. I also maybe they're. I'm sure you guys already agree with this. I'm stating the obvious. Maybe Orlando Magic was not the best place for Kai Soda to go to. Fahid, wrong channel. Not the place to talk about that type of stuff. Favorite Metallica song? One is a song that made me a fan from Injustice for All. We have a drive, and Jet Howard misses the layup. 17-15, 2:40, and some change to go. I don't know if one's my favorite song, though, but it made me a Metallica fan, so that song's always going to have a special, you know, right here in the cockles of my heart. Fade to Black is up there. Disposable here. They have so many damn good songs. I don't know if I can just pick one. That's a miss in the paint. I think that was the guy's name who I can't say. Dimitro Skapinstev. Jet Howard's going to launch a three down the other end. Swish! 2015. Metallica was my gateway to metal. They were gateway to metal for a lot of people. A lot of people. They are my favorite band of all time. And I will say 72 seasons. Ooh, long three by Skapinstev, no good. Knicks get the rebound. And they will almost turn the ball over. We're going to have a foul. Jalen Harris was fouled in the paint. I don't think that's going to be a shooting foul. 72 Seasons, Metallica's newest album. Wasn't a huge fan of it at first, but it's been growing on me. There's a couple songs in there I really like. Too Far Gone is my favorite song on the album, and it's just catchy beyond belief. It's 4 minutes and some change. It's got a little bit thrashy parts in it, some great layered melodies and harmonics with the guitars. I like that song a lot. Ooh, huge block from behind. Get it out of here. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. Seth Sesser-Smith, thank you stopping in. No Spurs will struggle this year, but I hope we can beat the Rockets and the Mavs. Now, Zane, for hip-hop for me was like Run DMC, the Fat Boys, like old school 80s rap. Much different back then than it is today. Much more radio friendly. We have a scramble from the ball now after a miss. We're going to have a jump ball, I think, coming up. This has got to be a jump ball. Yep, jump ball. Jump ball? Oh, my man's it. What's his name in the game? Campbell, my man. The little dude with the, what's the singer's name? The reggae singer. The Bob Marley hair. Bob Marley's in the game. My man, Bob Marley. My day was good, Brian. I had a good day. I expect a good day tomorrow. Good and a good weekend. 2 more work days and the weekend's here, though. The Knicks win the jump ball. They only have 6 in the shot clock. Now a whistle immediately after the jump. That's not Bob Marley? All right. I know it's Tiger Campbell. I love his hair, man. I love it. I think it's awesome. You cannot miss him on an NBA court. Brian, Kai Soto has not played 1 second in the Summer League yet. Not at all. My pull-up jumper is no good. It's going to be Magic ball, 20-15. Tiger Campbell will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Tiger Campbell, now my favorite Orlando Magic player that's on the court. Kai Soto is my favorite player on the bench. Jet Howard for 3, good. Let's hope for a blowout by the Magic, and maybe we can see Kai. Because I hate to say it, that's going to be, I think, one of the only ways we're going to get to play today is maybe a bit of a blowout. So a huge blowout would be nice. That's not going to help, though, when Jalen Harris gets a bucket and one. Nice Fletch reference. He's 5'11", but 6'6" with that hair. What was Fletch? They said Fletch was like 6'4", but 6'8" with the hair or something? Yes, Kai's on the bench, Brian. He's definitely at the game. He's dressed. He's ready to go. He's just not playing. Jet Howard now with 10 points, by the way, in the first quarter for the Magic. That being said, we have a free throw coming up at Jalen Harris. The free throw is going to rattle around. No good. 20, 17, 56 seconds to go. I can't tell you if I know any Ghetto Boys. It is Magic ball. We'll talk a little rap during the intermission between the first and second quarter. And wow, that Magic player just got blocked by the rim. Hit the bottom of the rim. Not a kind rim job there at all. It is Knicks ball. They go around the world. Open two is good. Knicks making a little bit of a comeback. A little bit of push. 23-19. Knicks are in the bonus. The Magic are not. And the game's been actually going by at a pretty good clip. It should be done by 10 p.m. Eastern, my time. Thank goodness this is not a late game. Last night I called the San Antonio Spurs Summer League game, and it was up till 12:30, and I was beat after that game. Tiger Campbell with the ball right now. Drives into the paint. Falling down, throws out a pass for an open three. No good. It's Knicks ball, and they are running out of time for the final shot. We're going to have a whistle. 23-19. I heard game one that they couldn't let him play due to a language barrier. Yeah, I mean, hey, if they play him the whole fourth quarter, I'd be happy. And that's actually a turnover for the Knicks. It's going to be Orlando ball. They have about 2 seconds. I've seen Office Space, absolutely. Jet Howard at the buzzer. 3-point attempt's going to bounce off the rim, no good. The Magic will take a 23-19 point lead into the second quarter. And the question for, I'm sure, a lot of people in the chat, will we see Kai Soto play this evening? It's the reason I'm calling the game. This will be my last game until I'll be taking tomorrow night off. I know Orlando plays tomorrow. I need a break. This is my 6th stream in a row. Usually my voice doesn't hold up. It's actually holding up pretty well. Hey, Dr. Phil! My dog likes fettuccine Alfredo. Who would have thought of that? Soon to be Dr. Phil, thank you. Very random, but appreciate you stopping in, my man. Ever since Dwight Howard got injured and left Orlando, they have had the pattern give up on young centers. I did not like Sanger. I have the album. I think there's a lot of good riffs here and there on the album, TLGS, but the production kills everything. It's got the worst snare sound in the history of any major band. I don't know what they were thinking. I get going for something different. But historically speaking, Metallica has struggled a lot with production. The original 3 albums, while classics, each have some production issues. And Justice for All has massive production issues, like nobody's business. There's no bass on the album, and there's bass in the. It's like they scoop the mids, and it's just all bass and treble and the guitars and drums, and then Jason Newsted's bass is inaudible. The Black Album sounds probably the best out of the career. Load and Reload. While I don't like the albums, they sound, aesthetically pleasing with the production, and then St. Anger's just a disaster. Death Magnetic has production issues. I thought Hardwired overall sounded pretty darn good, and 72 Seasons, I think, for the most part, sounds pretty darn good too as well. Mungo TV, we shall see. And I mentioned, by the way, I would talk about rap a little bit. I have only 3 albums, I believe, maybe 4 from the 90s for rap. I have Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Snoop Doggy Dogg's Doggy Style. I think I have House of Pain's album, maybe. Shamrocks and Shenanigans. Actually, I don't know what their album was called. I'm drawing a blank. And then the last rap album I ever bought was And Then There Was X, Rest in Peace by DMX. I love that album. I haven't bought a rap album in 25 years. Fast break for the Knicks. Off the Magic miss. Trevor Keels with the layup. It is 23-21. Is Shaquille O'Neal looking to buy the Orlando Magic at all? Is there any room in that? Where's Victor Oxygen Tent Wannabe? Wow, Q, you're not a hater at all, are you? It's Knicks ball after the miss. 9:15 to go. Drives in it. Marcus Garrett pretty much takes it coast to coast and throws down a dunk in the paint, and we have a tie game. Yeah, they're going small ball, Jonathan. Big time small ball. I think Until Sleeps is a good song, Will. I love Spit Out the Bone from Hardwired. That probably my favorite song in the last 20 years from them. Just shows they can still do it. Another fast break, and that's another layup for the New York Knicks. They're now up 25-23 on the Orlando Magic. Both teams coming into the Summer League 0-2, so one of them is going to get their first win tonight. I'm not concerned. I mean, if you're making a decision on a player, only 2 games in the Summer League, and you must have a really good magic crystal ball there. One of my favorite albums of all time at STP's Core. I have a, is that their first one, Phil? I do have a Stone Temple Pilots album. The one with Wicked Garden on it. And Plush, is that Core or? I don't know. I have their first album, I know that. It's the only album I have. It is. Okay. I thought it wasn't for sure, too sure. I do like that one. That is a good album. Sex Type Thing's a great song. There's a song near the end where it's, that I really like. I can't remember what it is. I Am Something. No, not that's the Sex Type. Sugar Man, Bread Man, Something Man, Wedding Fan. Whatever. I can't think of it. Whiskey in the Jarro. It's not whiskey in the jar, it's whiskey in the jarro. Do you ever ask Duncan Robinson or Wemby? I mean, Victor just came over, I believe, from France a few days ago. I mean, if he was getting oxygen, so be it. Maybe the air is thin up there when you're 7'3". I don't know. Cracker Man, that's it, Will. I love that song near the end of the court. Good pull. I could not think. Well, I was giving you a good push in the right way. That's a good song. Now, Carlos, ¿cómo está mi hombre? My day of rest is tomorrow. I decided to do the game tonight. I don't have plans tonight. I do have plans tomorrow, and I said, you know what? I'll take tomorrow night off. Might as well do the 6th night in a row of streaming, and I'll call it there. And I'll be back Friday night for our San Antonio Spurs! Anyway, Magic Ball. Yes, Phil. Svit, he has not played yet. Still waiting for him to come in. Tie game after that bucket, 25 all. The players that are on the court are right over here to my left, your right. So that is live. And nothing. I keep forgetting Isaiah Roby is a New York Knick. I keep forgetting Isaiah Roby was a San Antonio Spur. Didn't really do a heck of a lot for us. He did nothing, actually. Did nothing but disappoint me. Interstate Love Song's a good one. Purple's also good. Wow, a lot of STP fans in here, huh? Rest in peace, Scott Weiland. That bucket is no good. The follow-up is no good, and the ball's going to rebound by Michael Foster Jr. It is Knicks' ball. 7.5 minutes to go. Knicks are up by 2. The Magic were starting to pull away a little bit in the fourth quarter, and the Knicks have turned on the juice and have not stopped. That pull-up is no good by Michael Foster Jr. Going to be a Magic ball with 7 minutes and some change to go in the first half. Drive, a nice little bank shot by Jet Howard to tie the game, 27-0. Nope, not yet, Carls. Still no Kai. Where is the box score? So I stream the games on my Roku. So the ESPN webpage is a little bit ahead of me. So if I have the box score, you're going to see a bucket before it actually happens. So I figured better just to show the players on the court. I'll call the game. That's my scoreboard. I'm doing the actual, score up and down, as you can see. I'm running the game clock, so it keeps me busy. Run the game clock, run the score, talk to you guys, watch the game, call the game. The night goes by quick when I'm doing these things. It is Magic Ball, by the way, after a New York Knicks mix. 6.5 minutes ago, 29-27, and we're going to have another turnover. My carry to go to is Gimme Fuel. Talking about Fuel. That's my favorite song off of Reload. Oh, you're welcome, Boss Business. No problem. The weird thing is, check this out. It doesn't have the players' numbers either. When the regular season starts, the players' numbers will be up there, but since this is Summer League, they're not putting the numbers up there as of yet, so it makes it a little hard, especially with the Summer League teams. I don't know a lot of these guys. I'm sure you guys don't recognize some of the names I'm calling out. You're probably like, who? I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I want to see Kai Soto play tonight. This is the third time I've streamed the Magic this week. Give me some Kai. Give me a little of this. Missed layup at the rim, but I think we're going to have 2 free throws coming for Orlando. I'm never going to like the Knicks. I'm right there with you, Carlos. I'm not a Knicks fan. I might be a Yankees fan. I might be a Giants fan. I ain't going to be a Knicks fan. We do have 2 free throws coming up. Malcolm Hill at the line for Orlando. The hate started with Patrick Ewing. Man, in the 90s, seeing Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen posterize Patrick Ewing, and then Pippen walked over Ewing after dunking on him. The disrespect. Oh, I love it. That was beautiful 90s basketball. I remember watching, even though I was a San Antonio Spurs fan, that was my favorite decade of basketball in the 90s. I would just watch everything. And I just remember watching the crap out of the Knicks, the Pacers, and the Bulls going at it in the 90s. There was some legit venom there on the court. They did not like each other at all. Second free throw is good. Whoops, not on my. I'm not on here. There we go. I was in the wrong spot. It's cards. Not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting. Quick 3-point attempt as a look away is no good by the Knicks. It is going to be Orlando Ball down by 3. They almost turned the ball over. It said Tiger Campbell for 3. My man with the hair with the 3. Cowboy X Factor. I hope you like the new song today, the You Don't Mess With the Sohan. Appreciate you. Chris Soul, Kai Soto is on the bench, where he has unfortunately been every single Orlando Magic game. We're going to have another whistle on the court. Chris been waiting for him to play. If he doesn't play tonight, I don't know what I'm going to say. Oh no, I have earphones in. I'm scared. Rich, what would you say is the greatest album of all time in your opinion, regardless of genre? Greatest album of all time? So, can this be personal preference, like my favorite album of all time? Or do I have to try to guess out of like the entire music verse? Just, that's really tough. Because it's not to have your own bias on an album like that. Okay, so my personal favorite. Raymond, that's what I think a lot of Kai Soto fans are going to be doing. And the ball's a hot potato right now. Finally, Tiger Campbell gets it back for the Orlando Magic. Anthony Black with the ball. Wow, the Magic have a really tiny lineup out there. I think I'm taller than a few of these dudes. Fight for the rebound. Finally, Instead. Gosh, I can't say his name. Gets the rebound. Blaze and Bacon, good evening. No, John, I am from Western Massachusetts, West Side. Grew up in Massachusetts, lived in Virginia for a decade, back up here in the Northeast in Connecticut. San Antonio Spurs fan, New York Giants fan, and a New York Yankees fan. Favorite album? Phil, to answer your question, there's a couple I could put on the list. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. I love that album for. Yes, the big three have been overplayed to no extent. Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child O' Mine. That is definitely one of my top 3 albums of all time. I'll probably have to put a Metallica album on there. And I probably would lean toward Master of Puppets as my favorite Metallica album. Ride the Line occasionally clashes with that, but I think overall I would lean towards Master. So I'll say those two. I'll put Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power on there. And then the album that made me a metal fan as a kid, Quiet Rights, Mental Health. So there's my big 4, if you will. They're a part of an album, Cowboy X Factor, but I'm not looking to release anything. They're just for personal fun. Well, I'll probably start doing more sports-related content because I love making music. And to share the music here with you guys on this channel, it needs to be a sports-related song. I'm not going to upload a song that's not sports-related. But this is a long time out. The referee's talking. I don't know what's happening. There's everything else is doing it, so why can't we? And also, okay. Yes, Tony Parker into the Hall of Fame. Greg Popovich, also Becky Hammon this year. The Hall of Fame is in Springfield, Massachusetts. That's only like 35 minutes. I haven't been there in quite some time. I should go back after they're inducted. All right, Daniel. Cool. I'm a metal guy, big time. Always been my favorite genre. Always will be. I mean, it's not. I'm 45 years old. I'm not all of a sudden gonna have become a huge country fan tomorrow overnight. Yeah, that's right. And Pau Gasol. I forgot about Pau. 33-31, 4:47 to go in the first half. It is Magic ball. We'll get it into Anthony Black. Anthony Black in the post right now. Turns the ball over. Gets the ball poked out of his hands, and it's a Nick ball. Nick steal, if you will. We have a drive and a jumper, and it's no... The referees are calling way too many fouls for a Summer League game. Marcus Garrett with the jumper, no good. He's going to go to the line for two. I wish they would just let him play. I'm not a fan of that either, boss business. This is the only reason I'm calling the games. I mean, sure, seeing Anthony Black and Jet Howard play and Quindar, former San Antonio Spur, Quindar Witherspoon, yay. But I want to see Kai play. So far, I got Jack and Spit, and Jack has just left town. Yes, Veronica. I think David Robinson will be there, Tim Duncan. I should try to see if I could get tickets to the Hall of Fame induction. Okay, Rich, what if you had to choose one out of those four? Okay, that's fair. Let me think about that while the game's playing. By the way, my friends, I bought a new microphone. I bought a new microphone. It's not here yet. It's about time I did it. It'll sit right here, or right here maybe. But I bought the Sky Blue, I think it's called, microphone. It was on sale on Amazon Prime today for 38 bucks, normally like 50 or 55. You guys have been asking for a new microphone for years, really. So I hunkered down, bought a new microphone with the super chats you guys have been giving. So we finally made it happen. I have one USB slot on my computer I can fill up. So TSR Sports finally getting a new microphone. Hopefully it sounds a heck of a lot better than the one that's way over here. Black with a miss. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to... Where's the ball? Which way? Hey, Isaiah Roby. You stink. I can't really talk too much smack. He made it to the NBA. I would love to play in the NBA, so props to him for doing that. When I think of, you know what, Phil? If I had to choose one there, it's going to be Quiet Riot's Mental Health. The song Mental Health made me a metal fan. And when I think of songs that I've loved and stayed with me over the years, you know, it's the fight between that and Welcome to the Jungle. Jungle has the three big hits, but for Quiet Riot's Mental Health, the Mental Health song itself, Come On Feel the Noise, Slick Black Cadillac has been one of my favorites as a youth. Let's Get Crazy. That song has always had a special place in my heart since 1983, and I'm going to go with that one. That's quick pull-up jumper. Good, 35-31. Does Straight Out of the Box count as an album? What's Straight Out of the Box? Hey, Quindar Witherspoon with the ball right now. Drives, throws it up, and gets rejected. Rejected by Isaiah Roby, so a former San Antonio Spur taking out another former San Antonio Spur. Yay! Go Spurs, go! Roby with the ball right now. He's number 18 on the Knicks. This game is on ESPN, and the crowd is... There's a lot of empty seats for this game, let me just tell you. That's a turnover by the Knicks. Anthony Black will come away with the ball. 3.5 minutes to go. 35-31, New York Knickerbockers. We have an open three by the Magic. No good. Anthony Black gets the rebound. This, you know, the Magic might have the best moss in the NBA right now, at least the NBA Summer League, with Anthony Black's moss and Tiger Campbell's moss. They got some rockin' mosses out there. Jet Howard with a long three, 35-34. Do you not? Oh, you haven't heard that album, Phil. I'd be very curious what you think. George Strait. Oh, okay. I don't know country very well, Will. I don't. 35-34, 1-point game, 2.5 minutes to go. I'm sorry, 2 point. I'm just going to shut up. There's the clock right there over my head. 3-point game, 37-34. Jet Howard out in 3-point land. Magic offense will set. We have a drive, and we have a turn. Nope, not a turnover. Magic with another foul. Yes, Sirski, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully everybody's having a good night tonight as we're still waiting for the debut of my man Kai Soto. He's yet to play. I'm hoping sooner than later. Maybe in the second half. I wouldn't hold my breath. If they don't play them tonight, I'm pretty much giving up on the Magic. I probably should have given up already, but I had nothing to do tonight, so I figured I'd call the game. Hope you're having a good night, though, and we'll see what happens in the second half. Maybe you'll play, maybe you won't. I know as soon as this game's over, I'm jumping in the bathtub. I haven't taken a bath in years, but I got some poison ivy bath, and I really hope it helps. Maybe helps stop spread and helps me feel less yucky. I don't know. We'll see. We got a commercial break. My dad was a country boy. Okay. Don't go messing with a country boy, a country boy, a country boy. Don't go messing with a country boy, don't go with a country boy. Anybody remember that song? Anybody? Anybody? Good evening, Joseph. I'm going to jump and be... Listen. I'm going to warn y'all right now. If Kai comes in the game, earphone users, beware. Because it's going to get loud in here. I have a history of when the emotion's coming out, there's no volume control on this voice. It's going to go loud. You remember that song? Okay. That's Hillbilly Jim's song. WWF, 1980s. As a Magic fan, I'm glad you're calling this game Brothers. You're welcome, Boss Business. I have a lot, if anybody's new to the channel, I think it's obvious which team I cover. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I've been doing this. The channel is built more on live, so when people say, you should do a little more analysis type stuff, etc., I say, look, I'm a play-by-play guy first. As far as doing analysis videos, I do that because I'm just a huge fan of the Spurs. Jet Howard's going to the line, by the way, of a couple of free throws. But I've been covering the Spurs. This will be my 5th year in a row covering them, and they've been bad every year until now. This, I think, is going to be a really good year for my channel with Victor Wembanyama on the team. I think that this team's going to get much more attention than it ever has, and I'm excited to see where the channel goes. I'm hoping to get to 25,000 subscribers before the year is over. Now, he did not play status already? Come on now. Don't be spreading the spread. Don't be spreading the butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Spread. That's my Fabio. Anybody remember Fabio? You heard Kai had an injury? I bought a new mic, Brian. I bought a new mic today. It's on its way. It should be here Friday, so it should be good to go for the San Antonio Spurs stream Friday night. I finally bought a new mic. You guys been asking for it. Jalen Martin with the miss, and then a putback is good, and the Knicks are up 39-36. So I finally have bought a new mic. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all. Did Hillbilly Jim have that bucket of slop? No. That was a tag team that had the bucket of slop. The Godwins, I think? Jet Howard pull-up jumper is a total brick. I think that was an air ball. I want to say the Godwins had the bucket of crap he threw on people. Hillbilly Jim, I don't remember him ever coming out with anything like that. I got the Sky Blue mic, Brian. It's on Amazon Prime for $38. I think it's like normally $50. See, the reviews are really good. The reviews are identical to the Yeti. I think it's called the Yeti mic. They're both rated a 4.6. I'm like, I'll save $40 and get the other one. Who scored that for the Knicks? I don't know. 41-36. My apologies. Yes, Sirski. I believe Kai can play. Let him play today. Sorry. Baseline 3 by Dexter Dennis. The old double D gets it in. Are you guys being serious about Kai Soto being injured? Could somebody... Not that I don't want to trust you guys, but can any of my wrench gang, can you see if there's news breaking that Kai Soto's injured? You just like, if that's true, you just like suck the life out of me. Suck. 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 But maybe Spaceball 1 will go from suck to blow and Kai will play. Garbage time. Q with the ball. We'll pass it out for... Nope, no three-point attempt. Never mind. Anthony Black will get the ball. He'll take a three. Step over three at that. And no go there. Quindary Witherspoon with the rebound. Knicks up 41-39. 2-point game. And you guys are killing me if that's true. Splinters in his... From sitting on the bench. I see what you did there. Q drives to the paint. Can't get the shot. Misses it. Gets fouled. going to the line for 2. Good evening, Jamie. Splinter's in his backside. Mark Marcelo Mercado, thank you for stopping in. Upcoming national TV schedule. I don't care about any of those games. Don't like to see it, but I will be calling the San Antonio Spurs on Friday night. We're going to have a step over 3 for the Knicks, and that 3 is a back iron no good by Jalen Martin. Knicks get the ball back. Martin back into the paint, throws up the layup, good, and 1! Charge, block, charge, block. That might be a charge. I think that's a charge. Let's charge. You did, Will, you did. Yeah, they're just trolling us. No injuries. Shady Potato, good evening, but let's not go there. Just be a happy potato. Yeah, no R word. You could say Rich. You can use my name, but the other R word, I'd rather not see that in the chat personally. And of course, I hope that's not the case either. Anthony Black with the ball way out in three-point land. Black drives, passes it out. Quindary Witherspoon's going to drive to the hoop, throws it up. It's in. Wow. Only 0.2 seconds left. That's going to end the first quarter. Sorry, first half, a.k.a. second quarter. It's 41-0. It's been a solid game. Just the reason I'm watching the game hasn't happened yet. He hasn't played. He must be hurt or something, bro, because they know what everybody's watching to see this man play, so why wouldn't they put him in the game by now? Something is not right. I think something is up. I hope he's not hurt. You know, that would suck to come over to America to play in the Summer League, and then an injury prevents you from doing so. But you know what? Here's what I say. Screw the Orlando Magic, and let's have him go to the San Antonio Spurs. Put him in the G League. I remember as a kid, the only big guy there is a forward. Yeah, Orlando's going extreme small ball right now. I don't get it. It's not my call. I'm not the coach of the team, but they're going very tiny tonight. They have been all summer league. Kai, I believe, is the only center on the roster, and they've been running, what, 2 forwards and 3 guards, 1 forward, 4 guards all summer league? Are you trolling XD, or did you really see him falling at practice? He is geared up. That's a good question Yasirski is asking. If Kai Soto's actually hurt, why is he geared up? He would be in street clothes if he was hurt. Good point, man. Brian, I think Kai's around 7'3", 7'2", 7'3". It's tough because you have these measurements now. Well, he's 6'5", 6'6" with shoes. Who the heck cares what his height is with shoes? That's not how you put in somebody's driver's license, their height with their shoes. And I guess I'm 6'5" because with my sneakers on, I'm 6'5", right? I don't know. Center is an endangered species in the NBA now. I wouldn't say centers itself. I mean, look who the NBA champion is. Nikola Jokic. Well, the Denver Nuggets are the champion, but Nikola Jokic is one of the best players in the NBA, and he's a center. The days of the David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Akeem Olajuwon type centers are probably long gone, at least for now in the modern NBA. But I would not say centers are a dying breed. At least Kai Soto won't get hurt on the bench. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry, man. I want to see him play. Sucker. How do TV? I'm going to stay till the end just in case he comes in the fourth quarter. I don't know the page for the Orlando Magic. Best place to troll the Magic is on their Facebook and just hit them up with thousands and thousands of angry faces. Turelio Sanchez. Good evening, Cameron. Kai is 7'3". I thought he was 7'2". Okay, he is 7'3". So imagine if he played with the Spurs. And I did a video about this a long time ago. It's one of my most watched videos on the channel. The next generation of Twin Towers. Victor Wembanyama and Kai Soto, both 7'3". Not saying to be anywhere as good as Duncan and Robinson, but they would have the height on them. They're definitely playing against the Blazers. Who? None of that's official. I don't think we know what's going to happen. I think that they hire Kai. They'll still not making it at this time. Orlando needs a legit point guard and a forward. Bancaro is not a forward. He's a wingman like Gordon. Maybe better. Well, Paulo Bancaro had a fantastic rookie season. Did he get Rookie of the Year? I think he did. Did he not? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. And Ray Menendez, thank you for stopping in. If my memory serves me correctly. I said my member serves me correctly. That's not going to help me here. If memory serves me correctly, Paulo Bancaro was the Rookie of the Year. Don't do us like that, bro. Let's go Magic goes first. Imagine drafting Edey next year, Soto, Edey, and Wemby on the floor. That would be a giant lineup. Kai is very tall. You can't teach height. His height is going to give him the ability to do things other players can't. Danilo, believe me, I'm right there with you. I want to see Kai Soto in the silver and black. Out of my hands, though. He was Rookie of the Year. Thank you, Paul. And Ray saying, well, I thought he was Rookie of the Year. I was about 90% sure. He had a great season. You know, crap team. But, listen, I know there's probably a Orlando Magic fan here on that. The Magic, when I look at their last 30 years and how many great players left the team so early. Shaq and Penny, I thought was going to be a dominant tour de force in the Eastern Conference in the 90s. Shaq said, I'm out of here. Dwight Howard, had him, gone. Tracy McGrady was with the Magic, was he not? Or am I getting confused with somebody else? Was McGrady with the Magic? I get my timeline screwed up. Yeah, he was. Oh no, what people are doing, Boss Business, is the Filipino Nation is going to the Facebook for the Orlando Magic. Because Kai Soto hasn't played yet, they're just reacting to every comment on the page with an angry face. They have thousands and thousands and thousands of angry faces. Cameron, the Spurs' next game is Friday night. I don't remember who we play or what time. I can check that right now. I will check that. Let me check the ESPN Summer League schedule. I know the Magic play tomorrow night. I can't call that game. Quite frankly, I don't want to. If they don't play Kai tonight, I'm not going to. Worst case scenario, if I don't call tomorrow night's game, if Kai plays, I'll just do a reaction video to him playing. Spurs played the Detroit Pistons, which Detroit has a lot of young talent, so I'm excited to see that game. They play the Pistons Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's the last regular day of Summer League. And then we have the playoffs on July. Playoffs? Yeah, got to win a game first. The playoffs are the 6th, 15th, and 16th, I guess. I don't even know how these playoffs work. I just see two be announced all over the place. And then is there the championship Monday night on July 17th at 9? Is that how that's working? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Summer League, clearly. We are only at, we're at a good number. I like 69 likes, but we have over 250 people in the chat. We still don't have 100 thumbs up, so if you're hanging out, please hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel. Look, it's right there. It looks like that, and it is the only thing I'll ever ask for you guys from the channel. Hit the thumbs up because, well, it helps the algorithm. And maybe we can get more people in here. Maybe we can get 500 people in here at some point. If we can get more thumbs up, though. We're going to need the thumbs ups to reel those people in. So you do that, and then YouTube goes like that. Thumbs up, YouTube brings the people in. JC Trops, I don't know what that means, so I don't want to say it. And I'm going to pronounce it wrong. No doubt. Is it Tagalog? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And I don't want to disrespect any Filipino viewers by trying to speak the language and mispronouncing it terribly. So I'm going to have to pass on that. Thank you. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how to say it. Better not. Bro, I just subscribed to your channel. Now you're talking crap about the Magic, and now I'm a fan of the Magic. Look, Boss Business, in all seriousness, I'm talking truth. They've lost so many good players. I was trolling with the crap franchise. I was being a little harsh there, but in all seriousness, I don't know why they keep losing players. As a San Antonio Spurs fan, I have been lucky. Tim Duncan played his whole career with the Spurs. David Robinson played his whole career with the Spurs. The closest thing I can relate to what you've gone through as a fan of the team is Kawhi Leonard leaving. And that sucked. And that set our franchise back for a few years. We got lucky and got Wemby this year, but that one really derailed the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard looked like he was going to be the franchise for the next decade. It ended up working out pretty good. Yes, I know Kawhi Leonard got a title with Toronto, but his body has nothing but balled apart since that title. Jack Ging, good evening. Icky Zone, that's what I'm hoping. Tagalog for us. Is it pronounced Tagalog or Tagalog? I don't remember. JC, I mean, they just, Bossman, sorry if I hurt your feelings. I didn't know you're a Magic fan, but the GM, something's, and it's Florida. It's beautiful weather. There's no state taxes. If you're a player back, I don't know. I got nothing. Jared Williams, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, Kai Soto Mildred is the only center on the Orlando Magic's roster, and they still haven't played him. Yeah, Will, I didn't like that one. Tony Parker did not play his whole career with the Spurs. He did not. There was one. His last season was not as a San Antonio Spur, and then Sean Elliott had that trade to the Detroit Pistons, failed his physical, came back for the Spurs. Fast break, Jet Howard layup is no good. Gonna have a whistle, and I think we're gonna have 2 shots. Only 100 in San Antonio. Glenn, good evening to you. 9:09 to go in the third quarter. 44-41. If anybody's coming in wondering how much has Kai Soto played, he is not. Some people are trolling me in the chat saying he's not going to play at all. It's already been determined. Some people are saying, no, he's playing for sure tomorrow night. We don't know what's happening with him. The only person that knows what's happening with Kai is the Orlando Magic's head coach, maybe front office. I don't know. Jet Howard's first free throw was good. I don't think there's too many mods in here right now. Jared, I think you might be the only mod. It's all good. Hey, I'm a mod. I can mod the channel. Some folks can be in here just listening and hanging out, maybe using me to fall asleep. I mean, I have a soothing voice. It is New York Knicks ball. Game score is 46-41. There's about 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. I hope you're having a good night. Hope you sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's an air ball on Quindary Witherspoon with the rebound. Selena, look, there you go, Edgar. Selena looks good. And as soon as I look away, Quindary Witherspoon hits a bucket, or maybe got a layup, I don't know. Maybe he went coast to coast. Quindary Witherspoon, former San Antonio Spur. And by the way, the Orlando Magic are on a 12-0 run in the last 5 minutes. They almost get a steal. Instead, Anthony Black steps out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Knicks. They're down by 8. Veronica is here, but she's too busy staring at pictures of Dougie. Oh, Rachel, don't say that. Yes, bedroom voice Rich. You could be a good golf commentator. I've never tried doing a golf commentator. He lines up his shot, looking to sink the ball deep into the hole. He grabs the shaft of his putter and swings. The ball rolls and enters the hole. Slowly, deep, down in the hole, the ball goes. Penetrating the, I don't know. Somebody's going to come in here at the wrong time and just be like, what in the heck am I? I'm out of here. Whoop, this has gotten weird. Turnover by the Knicks. Quindary Witherspoon on the run with the ball. We'll pass it out for 3. Howard misses the 3. Knicks ball. There are kids listening. Kill switch. Unlimited minutes on the bench. That's a true story. I like to have fun on the channel. You guys know that. And I let my personality or lack of personality shine through. Yes. Deep penetration. With the golf ball in the hole. Kai Soto did not play right now. That's correct. This is not an R-rated stream, Jared. Come on now. We have a free throw for the Knicks. I don't know why. No good. Who's Uncle Roger? Do you mean... oh, Uncle Rogers. Rest in peace, Fred Rogers. He's been gone a while. But yes, DOA Moto Kai Soto, for the moment, is still a did not play. Or do not play. Or you know what I mean. I'm a little tired. Knicks ball down 48-41. Their offense has totally disappeared the last 6 minutes on the court. Isaiah Roby with the ball. A little jump push shot. Good. Okay, Jared. I know. Kai is dressed. He's ready to go. He's just not playing. Quindary Witherspoon with the layup in the paint. It's good. And 1. Valman, do you think he'll play tomorrow night? It is very much PG. I mean, there's a lot of innuendo. I like to have fun and joke around. I try not to swear on stream. Anybody that's new here, I really try not to drop F-bombs or anything like that. Brandon says the Orlando Magic are cursed. All right, well, TSR rated stream. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, that was not a three-point play. 2 free throws instead, so the foul was before the shot. That's right, JT. Go garbage time Q. I guess Mildred Kaisoda has free courtside seats. Okay, I can't argue with that. James Mila, Kai has not played yet. I know a lot of people are going to ask when they come in. Val, you might be right, not a priority for the Orlando Magic, but why not see what he has? Right? Isn't that the whole point of bringing these players to the Summer League? See what they can do? That's a miss by the Knicks, and the rebound by Anthony Black. He'll get up the court to Quindary Witherspoon. Witherspoon's going to drive an alley-oop and is broken up. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Magic. I don't have a problem with Bobo. I never said I don't like Bobo. I know some Spurs fans are hoping we go get him. I know people, Spurs fans are like, well, new Twin Towers, but Bobo is extremely thin, and correct me if I'm wrong, isn't he predominantly a power forward? Victor Wembanyama is going to be the Spurs power forward. I don't know where Bobo fits into all that. No, he hasn't, Brian. Heard it loud and clear, not that's what... So, you guys have said in the chat, the Orlando Magic, their priority are players that are already signed and drafted. I understand, though, if you guys would be extremely disappointed if the Magic brought him in here and never play him. And I don't know what the point of that would be. Maybe there's something in practice they're not liking. Yes, practice. We talking about practice. Both free throws missed. The putback by Q is no good, and it's Knicks' ball. Do you think maybe there's something in practice that makes them think, you know what, he's just not gelling with the team, so we're not going to play him? I don't know. I still hope the Spurs bring him over in the Summer League. Julio Vergara. Nice to see that. Hey, J Money's still in the chat. We have a center. They did play Bobo at center. Okay, so in theory, the Spurs could play Bobo at center and Victor Wembanyama at power forward. J Money, I wasn't sure because Bobo's listed as a power forward on Basketball Reference. We got a miss, and it's Knicks ball. Bobo plays more like a guard. For how many points did Jet Howard? I have no idea how many points Jet Howard has. I really don't. Q was with the Warriors when they won. Yes. Yes, he was. He is an NBA champion. Say what you will about the guy. He's an NBA champion, and that is a total brick three. I don't know who that was from the Knicks that shot it, but it's going to be Anthony Black bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. They're up 50-43, 6:15 to go, and a foul on New York. Bobo is extremely weak. I'm late. Is Kai? No, life on the road. He hasn't. Not yet. I had this going on the stream. It's not helping any. I mean, the Magic aren't going to see this, but I wouldn't say the dream is over, Donnie. I mean, my favorite player of all time, David Robinson, didn't play in the NBA until he was 24. Now, granted, he was a physical freak in the late 80s. He would still be a freak by today's NBA standards. He was just, a phenomenal talent, a ridiculously athletic big man. So I'm not comparing Kai Soto to David Robinson. Robinson, Hall of Famer. There's no comparison basketball-wise. That being said, though, some players start late in their career. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare in the NFL, I don't think he was a rookie until he was like, 24 or 25? Some players bloom late. Kai could still be that guy. Skap Tintsev for the Knicks with a little jumper in the paint. Jared, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a Wednesday night, 2 more nights, and 2 more work days, and then the weekend is here. Knicks on a fast break. Orlando Magic get back in transition and break it up. Orlando ball, 5.5 minutes to go, 50-45. Jet Howard drives, throws it up, in and out, and in. I didn't watch it, Sanchez. All right, Mildred, have a good night. Yes, Brian, I do play all the instruments that you hear. I play guitar, I play drums, I play bass. I know a little piano, and I do vocals. Yes, I am a one-man band, so I do play everything. Actually, you're hearing 2 guitars. I play the left channel and the right channel. Ooh, that's a quick 3 for the Magic. So we're gonna have a timeout. So when you hear my music, you're hearing me playing both guitars, the bass, the drums, and then the vocals. So 5 instruments, if you will, and that's all TSR. What do you? Rich, I asked you a question. Good, Jared. Did you not hear me? Spurs fans can't blame Rod Sugar for that pass as it's Sean Elliott's fault for not cutting to the basket like he's supposed to. The behind the head. Come on, playmaker Guido. I think you're trolling there. Bobo never played center. All right, so Boss Business, you said you're a Magic fan. Was he a power forward or center? Can you clarify that for me? Yeah, Mildred, it's actually it's 15 a.m. where you guys are? 9:15 p.m. where I am. Ron Duffney, good evening. Boost Ubi, this is a low-scoring game. Oh, good, Jared. Brian, I started playing guitar when I was 12. I took lessons for a couple months, hated it, and quit. I didn't really try to play, and I learned off Quiet Riot's Mental Health album via Guitar Tab, which is why I love that album as well, when I was like 16. And played the guitar for many years. I made music here and there on computers and goofed around. Started getting kind of serious with it in the late 2000s. Bought a bass. I'm not a bass player per se. A lot of my bass lines follow a guitar, but I can play the bass. The drums you hear on the recordings are programmed. It's an Alesis SR16 drum machine. I do know how to play the drums. I have a drum set in my basement. I've been playing the drums since 2010, so I do know how to play, but I don't know how to mic drums and record properly. I don't have a double bass on my kit either. The drum machine makes it much easier. But a lot of those patterns you hear, I'm literally just sitting there playing with my fingers. So, thank you, Jared. Appreciate that. Okay, Player Guido, I got you. When I learn guitar, I want to play Enter Sandman by Metallica, maybe? Did we get to 100 thumbs up? Yeah, my friends, I'd like to get us to 100 before the fourth quarter starts. Would be cool. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It looks like this. Greg Popovich will let you know how it's done. Yeah, no, boss business. I can't. You know, people say, is Victor Wembanyama going to be the next Duncan or Robinson? Like, I can't compare Wemby to two San Antonio Spurs legends. How about Victor Wembanyama is just going to be the next Victor Wembanyama? Quindary Witherspoon with bar now gets in the paint, gets a layup, and it's good. How about Garbage Time Q throwing it down? Well, he didn't really throw it down, but you know what I mean. Ronald, good evening to you. When I started looking for Kai Soto previous play, I stumbled into Manny Pacquiao playing basketball and hitting a buzzer, beating three-pointer into overtime. What, really? Does Manny play basketball? Oh, Q gets fouled hard. Does a little spin-a-rooney. And it's going to be Magic Ball with 4:10 to go. They're up by 12. The game has been fairly good so far. It's just, you know, Kai hasn't played. If you're a Kai fan, we are still 8 short of 100 thumbs up, my friends. Let's make it happen. There's definitely at least 80 of you in here have not hit the thumbs up and hanging out and talking. So please do a solid for brother. Hit the thumbs up. Again, it looks like this. Let's get to 100. We'll at least get to 100. My third Magic stream of the week. I've been streaming to watch Kai Soto, and I've been disappointed like you all. So help a brother out and throw it down. I don't know who's the most points for the Magic. 1 versus 1. Wemby versus Joker. Who you got? That's not fair. Jokic is an NBA MVP. Wemby's a 19-year-old rookie. I'm going to go with Jokic. I mean, come on. Fast break for the Knicks. Layup is no good. But we're going to have a whistle and 2 fouls. Thank you, Busta. I appreciate you. I'm also giving you a lot of shout-outs. So, at the very least, if I've given you a shout-out and said your channel name, you could repay it, brother, by hitting the thumbs up. There's a lot of channels that don't read comments unless you super chat. I read as many comments as I can. No, it's not, Jared. I mean, it's not fair to compare a seasoned NBA player who's now an NBA champion as well to a rookie, a 19-year-old rookie. No, Kai still hasn't played. Still nothing. LeBron James is back in the chat. That free throw is good as well. We got a 10-point game. So, Mildred, Kai Soto cannot be drafted. He entered the draft last year. He's ineligible, I believe, to enter any draft again, unless there's a thing where you have to wait a year and then you can re-enter. But as far as I know, he cannot enter the draft again. Nice layup in the paint. Was that Q again? 59-47. Quindary Witherspoon with 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting tonight. Q having a pretty solid game. Knicks ball, pull up 3, off the rim, no good. Q with the rebound. Q playing like a man possessed. He knows we're calling him garbage time Q. He's like, let me show you something, TSR. As he throws the ball out of bounds. Of course. So just give you a compliment, you turn the ball over. Ronald, You might be right there. It could end up being an NBA long shot. Time will tell. Brian, what did I have for dinner? Oh, I had burritos. I had 3 rice burritos. Kept it very simple. Just made a pan of rice today. Just had a rice burrito, then had a yogurt after that, a Greek vanilla yogurt. And a little bit of peanut butter. Not a little bit. Good scoop of peanut butter. I like peanut butter. Need to laugh at peanut butter. That long 3 is no good. Knicks get the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go. Another 3-pointer up in the air, no good. I said it before, I'll say it again. I love the NBA, but man, just the launching threes over and over and over and over again. Just stop already. Yeah, we're going to have a whistle, and we have a timeout. What's going on? Oh, Pat, I'm definitely focusing on the Spurs. When the season starts, right now it's Summer League. There's not a ton of Spurs news right now. And look, I like Wemby. I don't want to do a Wemby video every day. I can't. So I had no plans tonight. I figured I'd call this game. Maybe Kyle would play. So far, no. No, Crispy Bacon, he has not played. Did you like when I'm a Yankees fan. Mariano Rivera was the greatest reliever of all time. And Enter Sandman's a great song. I'm sick of the song because I've heard it 8 million times. You know what? This might be the only Kai Soto I get to see tonight, so I'm going to put him up on screen. Now, all kidding sitting in boss business, you have some good talent on the team. I like Paulo Banchero, Anthony Black, Jet Howard, amongst others on your roster. If Banchero leaves, then I don't know what to say. I don't see that happening, but if they were to lose another young talent, I mean, the Magic just, well, and the Spurs did it too, just, completely did a roster rehaul in the last couple of years, letting, everybody go, but it was rebuild time. Hey, Rich, I was finally able to get my credit score to over 800, and nice! Yes, it does. I have no idea what my credit score at the age of 25 was. Not a clue. I know it's over 800 now, but back then, not a clue. Probably wasn't that good, to be honest with you, Playmaker, because I didn't run up a lot of credit, and whenever I put something on my credit card, I would always pay it immediately, and you don't build your credit up like that. You gotta let the credit card kind of sit there with a balance for a while, and I was always buy it, pay the next month, buy it, pay it next month, and I'm still like that. Every time I get a credit card bill, clear, next, bill, next. Still no Kai Soto. I'm waiting. I've been waiting 3 games. I've been waiting 10 and almost 11 quarters so far. Still nothing. It is Magic ball. They're up 59-47. That pull-up 3 is no good. Magic gets the ball back. Anthony Black out in 3-point land. 12 on the shot clock. Going to reset the offense. Looking for a pick and roll. Anthony Black will get the pick, get the roll, drives to the paint. High layup off the glass is no good, and a whistle against the New York Knicks. It is 59-47. Mitsubishi Agent, thank you for that. Mitsubishi Agent Coulson. One of my favorite cars I ever owned was a 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse. J Money, I don't like the Giancarlo Stanton move. Yes, Jared. You didn't finish the sentence there, but Jet Howard is Juwan Howard's son. God. Nice Macman, Brian. My main man, Tiger Campbell's checked in. Love that dude's moss. Jet Howard, runner, no good off the glass. 59-47, 2 minutes ago. Yes, it is his son, Jared. Jet Howard is the son of former NBA player Juwan Howard. It is Knicks ball, under 2 minutes to go. 8 on the shot clock. Knicks going to need to set up a shot. Now almost a turnover, and that is going to be a loose ball on the floor. We might have a jump ball, and we're going to. He's probably not going to get traded. Jared, my biggest fear, and I had a feeling it would happen, is Giancarlo Stanton had a career year with the Florida Marlins. I think, didn't he hit like 59 home runs, something crazy? And then he came to the Yankees. I was like, watch. He's never going to be that good again. And he's had moments and good. He's been good here and there. He's also been dinged up a lot. I never like bringing a player over when they have an anomaly of a year. Because prior to that, I don't think he ever hit over 40 home runs, did he? His career high was like 37, then he goes for 59. Yeah, bad idea. If you don't play today, play tomorrow. Breaking news, Orlando just told me that Kai Soto, behind me stretching with the team, will definitely play tomorrow versus the Blazers, but there's still a good chance he see action tonight. Just told you, huh? Game changer, he hasn't played yet. Or Florida, Miami, yeah. Knicks win the jump ball, but Skapinstev misses. Or Skapinstev misses the shot, and now a turnover. Magic ball, they have a fast break, and an easy two-handed dunk for Jalen Harris. It's on the Twitter? Are they putting it up about the... Are the Magic... Can you guys check that? Are the Magic posting on their Twitters that Kai Soto might play tonight, but he'll definitely play tomorrow night? Tiger Campbell pull-up jumper, no good. 1 minute to go, 59-49. And that's a turnover for the Knicks. Under a minute to go. It'll be Magic ball looking to extend their lead, going to turnover by the Magic. Now the Magic get the ball back. And a layup. Wow. Little hot potato here by both teams. I would take a Kai Soto autograph. Why not? A few Kai Soto many. I'm telling you, Spurs should sign him. I have no control over that, but I think Spurs should sign him. Quick layup and then immediate steal by the Knicks, and then it's stolen right back by the Magic. I just mentioned the game's been a hot potato, and it still is. Sloppy basketball here in the end of the third quarter. Tiger Campbell for three. My man! All right, so I found a player I'm rooting for who don't know a thing about him, just said he has great hair, and his name's Tiger Campbell. Juan Soto on the Yankees. J Money, I'd be up for that. I'll take Juan Soto. Under 20 seconds to go. There's 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Knicks will, of course, milk the clock as far as they can. And we're going to get a shot here. What's going on? A lot of dribbling on three-point lane. Finally a drive. Pull-up J is good at the buzzer. Oh, there'll be a second left, sorry. At the shot clock buzzer. And no shot for the Magic at the end of the quarter. So 64-53. Will we or will we not see Kai in the fourth quarter? Not going to hold my breath, but I'm not going to give up either. 106 likes, Butterfly. I'll take it. Hey, you know, it is what I can't force people to hit the thumbs up. Our last Orlando Magic stream, I think we got past 150, so I'd love to hit 150 again on this one, but I can't make that happen. Only you can, you the viewer. If you can't see the thumbs up, well, it might be covered up by the live chat. How do you see the thumbs up, you say? Well, close the live chat for a moment. You'll see a thumbs up. Hit it, turns blue. Good to go. Thank you for that, Butterfly. Butterfly, long-time subscriber. A lot of old-school wrench gagging here tonight. Butterfly, how long you been with me? Were you part of the original Sports Reaction in 2019? I feel like you were. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like you've been with me for 4 years. It's been a while. It's been a long while. All right, my friends, fourth quarter. I'm waiting for Kai. I know you're here to hang out to hear how he does. We'll see. It has been years. So J Money, he's gonna play the one game I don't call. That would figure, huh? Nah, is what it is. I can always react to the highlights if he plays tomorrow. Right now, I need to, as soon as the stream is over, I'm going to go hop in the bathtub. Yes, I'm taking a bath. For those of you coming in, I mentioned I have poison ivy. You can clearly see it on my wrist. It's very obvious, and it's in a few other places too, and on my body, and getting very itchy, and looks like it's actually spread a little bit. So I'm going to take some Benadryl tonight too. Hop in this poison ivy bath stuff, and hopefully I'll get better. Jacob, you know, I get it. He only played 2 games. I would have liked to see him in one more. They're protecting the young man. I was happy to see him for 2 games, and he got like 25 minutes plus in each game, so I can't complain. I mean, I can complain. I'm not going to complain. Bucks got Taco Fall? I didn't know that. Yeah, here today was practicing early. Okay. So he is practicing, just not playing. Turnover for the Knicks. My man Tiger Campbell bring it up, sprints into the paint, and it gets blocked. lost his handle a little bit. Actually, he was all sorts of out of control going into the paint. Quick three-pointer down the other end. It's a swish, kill the fish for the Knicks. Thanks, Mark. It's not looking good. You'll get nothing from us. Bad Mark. Cesar Gomez, how are you doing? It's been a while. Ligna Ni Koya Kenneth, thank you for stopping in. You feel he's getting ready for the regular season? What do you mean, Jacob? Oh, Wemby, yes. Absolutely. That three-point attempt for the Magic is no good. 64-56, 9 minutes to go. Knicks ball. Knicks wheeling the ball around the court. Finally find the open man for three. Front rim, no good. The long rebound will scramble for the ball, and Magic finally pick it up. And I think Jet Howard just stepped out of bounds. He did. Hey, Curtis, still no Kai. No. No Kai for you. All right, well, that one was pretty good. All right. Hanover Fist, good evening. Game Changer says, go Niners. All right, well, I'm not covering football here tonight, but sure. Welcome, everyone. Please hit the like, subscribe for this amazing guy, Rich. Thank you for being here. Oh, Butterfly. You didn't have to do that, but you did. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you to put that in there. Butterfly, one of my wrench gang, or ranch, if you will. The Knicks are making a comeback. Another three from New York from the corner, 64-59. Venus, good evening to you. I've been putting it up. I know it doesn't help, but obviously the Magic will never see this. Jet Howard gets to the rim, breaks the layup, and it's Knicks ball, and the Knicks are on an 8-0 run. Missed three, no good. Orlando ball. Brian? No. Miss TSR, I'm sure she's out there, and I have not found her yet. But I have a pretty good vision of what I would want if she was. Very good vision of what I'm looking for. If I find that person, she's going to be a special person in need. All right, Jay Money, you've been here. I had a feeling you're here since 2019. You had a different channel name back then, though, didn't you? Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been 4 years. Couple misses by the Knicks. At the first, the jump shot's good. The putback is no good, and Orlando will bring the ball up the court 64-59. Anthony Black specifically will bring up the ball up the court. Black with the ball right now. Black out in three-point land, and the Magic offense will reset with 10 on the shot clock. Black now takes off to the free throw line, pull-up jumper. Air ball. 2020, Brian? Okay. Dougie is still a Spur at the moment. Okay, Asirsky. All right. You've been all right. So some old school ones here. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Kai Soto. Randy, good evening to you. I don't mind playing to watch Kai warm up Warriors bench. The Warriors bench? That's a three for the Knicks. This is now a 2-point game. I'm like over here like not really paying attention because we're talking about hanging out talking. You guys casually watching the game, but the Knicks have made a huge comeback. Another missed three by Orlando. The putback to turnaround J is good by Malcolm Hill. And Orlando finally scores a bucket. I think the Knicks were on like an 11-0 run there. 10-0, 11-0. Boogie Fit, that's right. I remember it now. I do. Kai did not go to the casino. And Malcolm Foster Jr. with the easy kind of dunk. He kind of dunked late up it from the Knicks. 66-64. Joriel 25 going a different route. Going with the positive. That's okay. That's good. I like that. A miss. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Jack Howard with a miss. It's going to be Knicks ball. Kai versus the Phoenix Suns? Asho? What? What you talking about, Willis? Six minutes and 20 seconds to go. 66-64. It is Knicks ball. And we're going to have a whistle for the shot. I agree, Asirsky. Let's put in Kai. Venus, good evening. So far, this is the only Kai I've seen tonight. It's the most I've seen him on the court. In the GIF I have there because the Magic still refuse to play him. Magic going to be going small ball. Most of the summer they're going to go in small ball. Melvin, nope, he hasn't shown up yet. Butterfly, he's had plenty of rest. He didn't play the last 2 games. He hasn't played tonight either. Trevor Keels, quick 3, no good. 66-64, 6 minutes to go in the game. Please no R word in the chat, Ramel. Let's not go there. Missed 3 by the Magic. A scramble for the rebound. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it is timeout. Chet's got 17. All right. How's he looking? Missed the entire season last year. I already see people comparing Chet Holmgren to Victor Wembanyama and who's better. I'm like, neither one's played an actual NBA game. Why are we comparing these 2 players? Neither has played an NBA game. Chet Holmgren missed all of last year. Dang it, a moth is now in my house. Shoot. Darn it. Never played an NBA game. Victor Wembanyama has not played an actual NBA game. He's played in the Summer League, but neither has played a regular season game. Why are we comparing these guys? Whatever. We are almost at the end of the game, and I don't know if we're going to see Kai, my friends. I'm still holding out. It's not looking good with only 6 minutes to go. You guys are saying maybe tomorrow night. There's games scheduled for the weekend. Is Orlando playing this weekend too? There's games scheduled, but it all says to be determined. So does anybody know, is everybody playing on Saturday? And then maybe he plays Game 5 on Saturday? Bad news, guys. I just saw the back of my... Will, that's harsh. Will Anthony Davis and LeBron go to Spurs? No. No. Definitely not. Just Play says, let's be honest, Kai's lack of lateral movement speed hinders his NBA future. Just Play, if he does have lateral movement speed issues, that could indeed hinder his NBA chances. All right, Yasursky, you have a good evening, man. Thank you for stopping in. Everyone makes the playoffs. Okay. All right. Everyone makes the playoffs? Really? Everybody? Okay. I did not know that. I honestly did not know that. I think he might do that. Mikey, thank you for stopping in. Kai Soto has not played yet. Chet back-to-back blocks. That's what I thought, Melvin. How are you going to show the team that brought you over what you can do if you can't even get 1 second on the court? Yeah, I know it's Summer League, Will. I just didn't know everybody made the playoffs. So it's almost in essence, these games don't matter. Yet the teams are playing them like, it's life or death, which I get. There's a lot of guys trying to break into the NBA, and you want to show them what you got. So to show them what you got to play hard. 4 blocks now, nice. Fair enough, Romar. It is Knicks ball down by 2, and it's been a close game all night. 3 on the shot clock. We're going to have a long, nope. Almost a shot clock violation, ends up being a turnover. Trevor Keels. That's going to be a charge. No. Blocking foul on Peterson. I thought that was for sure going to be a charge. Magic get a call. Is it rainy season in the Philippines right now? Give Kai another chair. His chair already sweaty and hot. Recap. I hear you, Jerry. I'll tell you what. Let him go to the San Antonio Spurs. Play in the G League there. You guys know I'm an advocate for that. I'm a huge Spurs fan. Great developmental organization. Would have the best mentors possible in David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Bring Kai to San Antonio. We'll take him. Right, Spurs fans? We'll take Kai, right? We'll get the best out of him. Make it happen. 68-64, 5 minutes and some change to go in the game. Trevor Keels the ball right now. Again by Anthony Black. Gets a pick and roll. Drives the paint. The runner is no good. Almost gets his own miss. Does he get his own miss? We're going to have a jump ball. There's been a lot of jump balls in this game. It's like the 3rd or 4th one already. These players just tying all the balls up. Balls here, balls there, balls everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. Jump, 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 ball, jump, ball. Right? At least 5 minutes. 4 minutes. Polika Ling? No. Butt Chick TV. Interesting name. Thank you for stopping in. Up next, the Lakers versus the Celtics. I did not know they were playing tonight. Not calling the game. I am done after this one, and Orlando turns the ball over under 5 minutes to go. Still a 2-point game. My couch is kind of warm, being us sitting on it. Hoped Kai get another chair in San Antonio. Danny, I agree. Wrong team, wrong coach for Kai Soto. I would agree. Hey, Rich, Spurs won the... They did! Yes, Kai can definitely go to the G League. Absolutely. He can still get signed by a team to play in the G League. No, he's not playing now. He hasn't played at all tonight, and he didn't play in the last 2 games. Politka has not played. Quindary Witherspoon for 3. Quindary Witherspoon for 3! Garbage time Q. Ben throwing some shade at the Magic. Quindary Witherspoon with 13 points tonight for the Magic. 4.5 minutes to go. It is Knicks ball. They're down by 5. They've been down most of the night. I think they've been down all night. I'm not entirely sure. Go Q, go. Layup in traffic is good. Or no good. That just rimmed out Michael Foster's junior shot. If that went in, did not go in. 4 minutes to go. And Orlando has a 5-point lead. Q is wide open for 3. He's going to take the 3. He's going to In-N-Out Burger the 3. No, Veronica, he hasn't played. CeeLo Gents, thank you for stopping in. If there was an award for fans MVP, I'm pretty sure Kai Soto would get it. Well, no doubt he would get the Filipino award. Couple misses by the Knicks, and we're going to have another whistle. Unidog will be media for Wemby. Maybe there's not a lot. But you know what? I could use a Wemby break. You guys have seen I've probably been done. I haven't been doing too many videos lately. It's summer. So that's, after the summer league's done here, I'll do Spurs videos on trades. Maybe if something big happens. But the content for the rest of the summer, July and August, probably going to slow down a little bit. And September. Things will pick up back in October. That not means I'm not done making videos. I'll have the odd music video, maybe the odd NBA short, the odd Spurs video, but daily content, probably switch more back to every other day, etc. 2 free throws for the Knicks. First one's good. I'm going to need to throw my crystal ball away. Magic runs... Yes, Magic is running very small ball, Melvin. No, I didn't Cowboy X Factor, but welcome back. Second free throw's no good. Busta, I'd love to see Kai Soto on the Austin Spurs. I would. 3.5 minutes to go. Magic are 12 of 16 from the line. The Knicks are 3 of 8? Dude, they've been shooting free throws like Shaq.
Hey, this is Shaq. Don't be fooled by free throw shooting. I'm the greatest center of all time. Get the general insurance.
Alright, I don't know. There's my Shaq impression for the night. Trevor Keels drives to the paint. We'll pass it out. 3-point attempt is good by Charlie Brown Jr. 1-point game. Just play. Zach Collins is on the last year of his contract. And I'm not saying the Spurs do have a very full roster right now. Turnover by Orlando. The Knicks can take the lead. Wemby is filmed in the toilets. What? Are they filming Wemby in the bathroom? I hope not. I mean, I like Wemby, but I don't really need to see him, I want to see him dunk a basketball, not dunk a do. I don't know. That was a terrible analogy. Well, my friends, there's not much time left in the game. I'll be here till the end. I don't have a good feeling about Kai playing at this point. There's only 3 minutes. But I'll stay to the end, and then I'll call it a night. Normally I do the end of game stats, but I need to get off my couch and get my poison ivy bath as soon as possible. Yeah, Charlie Brown Jr. How he's not playing football? Magic coach. AJT Sports and Gaming. I don't know why they're going with such a small ball lineup. They're going extremely small this entire summer league. No Cowboy X Factor. I'm sure you can see it. I've got poison ivy in a lot of places on my from my waist up. So I'm gonna hop in a poison ivy bath after this, maybe for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. Then I'm gonna take a Benadryl, and then I'm gonna go to bed. He could continue to showcase his skills there, Jerry. Absolutely. I know a lot of you love Kai Soto to the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors already have a huge Filipino fan base, and that fan base will get even bigger with Kai to the Golden State. I don't think we can get to 400 likes, Veronica. Can we get to 150 thumbs up? That would be great. For anybody watching, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, if you're hanging out, if you're in the chat. If you don't like the Orlando Magic, hit the thumbs up. Ron Jambo and Ricky Lombardo can help with getting poison. Nice Cowboy X Factor. Coach is really a dean. Well, Lance, no argument from here. Poison Ivy, the villain? Yeah, she is a hottie. I will agree there. 71-70, 2:45 to go. And another whistle? And another moth flying around my house. I mean, that's the same moth flying around. Stupid moth. Recap, I am too. By the way, if anybody's new to the channel, I'm a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. If you're looking for a place to hang out for San Antonio Spurs live streams, if you're a Keldon Johnson fan, Devin Vassell fan, Victor Wembanyama fan, I'll be covering pretty much all the games. I also do videos on the Spurs and another whistle. And obviously rooting for Kai, so if it sounds like a fun channel to hang out in, we have a wonderful San Antonio Spurs community. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you be part of the channel. If each person hits it just once, we can get you there, Rich. Well, Veronica, again, if you don't like how the Orlando Magic are handling the Kai Soto situation, hit the thumbs up. I'll try that. How's that? I have a ton of comics, Cowboy X Factor. And Cowboy, I did buy a new mic. For those of you in the chat been asking me to buy a new mic, I bought a new mic today on Amazon Prime. We have a tie game, by the way, with these free throws with the Knicks. The new mic will be here Friday, which means it should be good to go Friday night for the Spurs game. I bought the Logitech Skyline microphone. The reviews were really good for this type of work that I'm doing, so that's going to sit right here. You might see a ball. Oh, I'm going to smack that moth as soon as he lands. 72-71. I don't need moths in my comics, that's for darn sure. Spurs Summer League, they're looking good. I can't complain. They have one loss. Wemby looked overall pretty good. Turnover by the Magic, and I can't believe the Knicks are leading this game. They were down for almost the entire game. Trevor Keels drives to the paint, throws it up, misses the shot, going to get fouled, going to go to the line for two. Does that mic destroy earphone users more? JT, I don't know. I know this thing picks up a lot of the echo, so this mic will be closer. I'll have the camera over here. I'll probably have the mic maybe a little off over here. I don't like having like the mic in the shot, so I'll probably have it a little over to the left. I'll have to test and see how it picks up my voice. If it's about 8 inches from me, hopefully that's close enough. It's not one of those you have to like, you have the mic right here. The Wizards are signing Kai Soto? I haven't heard anything about that. Better keep the mic away from Ricky and LeBron. All right, J Money, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. The first free throw was no good for Trevor Keels. One more free throw. Trevor is the player on the thumbnail for the Knicks, and he missed them both. The Ranch Gang representing at the end of the game. Well, Antonio, this is a San Antonio Spurs channel, so if you're a Spurs fan, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Magic ball down by 1.
2 minutes remaining.
And I don't think we're going to see Kai, my friends. With 2 minutes to go, it's not looking good. Jet Howard with a ton of moves, can't get the shot to go in the paint. And it is Knicks ball. If you're going to leave the stream as you feel like Kai's not going to play again, please hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate you. It does still help the channel. Working hard here for 2 hours calling the game. And just as disappointed as you that I didn't get to see him play again. A mile-long three, in and out. I don't know who shot that for the Knicks, but that might not have been the best shot to take. A minute and a half to go. We got a 1-point game. 10 players wasting time in Orlando. Are there 10 players that haven't played, Paul? Can't be that many, is there? Q with the ball right now. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Quindary Witherspoon with the bucket, and the Magic take the lead, 73-72. Q with 15 points. Former San Antonio Spur, former Golden State Warrior, won a title with the Golden State Warriors. Now we're going to have a whistle, and this is going to go against Orlando. 1 minute left in the game. The game itself has been fine. Just if you're looking for Kai, you're not going to get him here in this game. It sucks. I'm disappointed. I'm not a fan of either one of these teams. I'm calling the game to watch Kai, and Have not gotten them to date. Knicks ball, 5 on the shot clock. You're going to have to get a shot off. Drive into the paint, and this is going to be it's a turnover. Q with the ball, sprints up the court, lose the ball out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Magic. Wow, 73-72. The Knicks are in the bonus. Q looks stumped. Like, what did I do wrong? You lost the ball, Q. You lost the ball. Costly turnover. This game is going to come down to the wire. Or it already is. It's a 1-point game, 43 seconds to go. And it's Knicks ball. Knicks, again, are in the bonus. 38 seconds to go. Knicks ball, 12 on the shot clock. They can cut 2 for 1 here, which they should. And now a foul with the drive to the hoop, and I think we're going to have 2 more free throws. Jalen Martin probably going to the line. And, well, thank you very much. I'm shocked he doesn't even get it. Right, Veronica? Nothing. Nothing. Melvin, I don't know what to say. I literally have watched 3 Orlando Magic Summer League games for the sole purpose of getting to see Kai Sotto play, and I've yet to see him play 1 second. I've never seen him play live. I'd like to see him play live. The only thing I've seen him is sitting on the bench, occasionally standing up, getting in the huddle. Jalen Martin is at the line for 2 shots, can give the Knicks the lead. First free throw is no good. I didn't know the Magic coach is a former Mavs assistant, though, Cowboy X Factor. They're saving him for the big games. What big games, Butterfly? It's Summer League. There is no big game. The ones TSR won't be doing. Those are the big games. Makes a second. We got a tie game. All right, J Money. Well, I'll still be making videos. I just won't be live. Well, I'll be live this weekend probably I'll be live Friday night for the Spurs game. So I'm not done yet. Not done yet. Magic ball right now. Q with the ball. About 5 seconds between the shot clock, game clock. Q with the pull-up jumper. In and out. And the Knicks can hold for the last shot. And a timeout. Dang. Can't wait for PO video? Oh, the PO. Yes, I'm getting something from Phil this weekend, Cowboy X Factor. So I have remembered to go check my PO box. He's sending a book, I guess. I don't know which book, but I can do a box opening video. All good, J Money. Don't expect you to make every stream. Magic coach is just a loser. Facebook is going to get blown up with mad emotes. It's Knicks ball, Melvin. When we come back from the commercial break, it'll be Knicks ball. The Knicks will have a chance to win the game. Is there overtime in these things? I don't want this thing to go to overtime. I really don't want this thing to go to overtime. I'm guessing it's a 5-minute overtime. But I don't end games early, so I would probably call the overtime. Bum, 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 bum. 11 seconds to go. Tie game. If the Knicks had any type of free throw shooting tonight, I think they're like 4 of 10 or something abysmal from the line. Why is that bum Weatherspoon still? Mark, you know, I don't know why. He's in his, 4th year in the NBA and he's still in the Summer League? I think Q is in his 4th year, is he not? Oh, the Mavs and Warriors went to OT today. Okay. 5-minute OT, I presume? Okay, I'm tuning in for Spurs Legend 2022 champion Q. They put Kai in for rebounding purposes, Gil. Need somebody tall out there? Actually, they could do that. Maybe we'll see. No, he's not out there. That was wishful thinking. Didn't happen. Okay, I'll shut up. Edgar, don't say that. Knicks ball. And now another whistle. I don't know what just happened. I don't know, Cowboy X Factor. I have no idea. 20-year-old senior in high school. Who's that, Veronica? 20-year-old senior? I was a 17-year-old senior, so that's not 1, not 2, but staying back 3 times. struggle's real. I don't know what's going on with the officials right now. Something under review? I got nothing. Bob Witherspoon. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, I get it. Quinndare Witherspoon's the equivalent of the 20-year-old senior in high school who keeps staying back. Okay. I see what you did there. Okay. I want to know Kai yet. And yes, they're going hard small ball recap. Very hard small ball. Knicks with the ball to get in the paint, and a layup in the paint. Wow. Maybe if Kai Soto was in the game, he would have blocked that shot, Orlando. I was 18 when I graduated. Well, it happens because of birthdays. Do you have... I don't have family in Orlando, Pat. I don't. I think that might have been Charlie Brown Jr. with the layup, but the Knicks have a 2-point lead, 6.5 seconds to go. I've told you, loser coach. I'm glad you guys are going to get a kick out of Orlando losing. Hey, we're at 175 thumbs up, my friends. We've gone up quite a bit. Can we get to 200? I would appreciate it. Again, if you don't like how the Orlando Magic are handling Kai Soto, hit the thumbs up. I don't like how they're handling him. I want the third freaking Orlando Magic game I've called here in the last week, and I'm only watching it because I want to see Kai Soto play. And much like you guys, you're disappointed. I'm disappointed. He's played 0 seconds. It's not even that he's played a few minutes. He hasn't played a second. Orlando is just fixated on this little witty small ball thing they're doing, and it's driving me crazy. It's driving you crazy. Nothing we can do about it. I don't know. 6 seconds to go. And let's see what happens in this game. Will the Knicks hold off? And the Knicks were down most of this game and came back strong in the fourth quarter. Now have a 2-point lead with about 7 seconds to go. Knicks are in the bonus. Orlando is not. Orlando, I believe, has 1 timeout. We'll see what happens. I'm going to focus on the game, not the chat. No spoilers, please, in the chat until I have double zeros up on the clock here. And thank you all for being here. No minutes in overtime as a target scored? So what do you mean, like, whoever gets to 100 points first, or... Really? I've never heard of that. First team to get 5 buckets? Anyway. Orlando ball. They likely will have the last shot of the game. They're not going to get it in. Timeout. There's no Magic. So what's the target score? Orlando coach give Kai a perfect stat. 0, 0, 0, 0. So you're saying he has a quadruple single? No, it's a quadruple 0. Someone said he'll play. Yeah, but Cowboy X Factor, we can't go by what's on the Twitters. People said he was going to play in Game 2 of the Summer League. Didn't play. People say he was going to play tonight. Didn't play. I'm not taking any... I'm taking everything with a grain of salt that's on the Twitters right now. 99 the Warriors game... Oh, 97? Really? So if this is tied 75-75 at the end, first to 82? Is it just 7 points? I don't do that. True, can't believe what you see on... Yes, exactly. I mean, if it's a reliable source like Woj or Shams on Twitter, then I would say yes. You know, a blue check mark on the Twitter that's an NBA analysis, then it's probably legit. If it's just some random Joe Bob putting up Kai Soto play tomorrow that you've never heard of, that's not verified, probably not legit. The Knicks still have a foul to give, by the way. And this is a long timeout from the Magic. Magic 8-ball, tell me if Kai Soto play. Yeah, I hear you, CeeLo. I hear you. Rico, a lot of Filipino fans feel like Orlando brought in Kai Soto just for marketing and have no intention of playing him. I hope that's not the case. I've already said it before. If Orlando doesn't want him, bring him to the San Antonio Spurs. Develop him there in the Summer League, or G League, not Summer League. Summer League's almost over. All right, this game has gotten taken longer than I expected. The Magic get the ball in. Jet Howard's probably going to take the last shot. He's going to take a long 3 off the glass, off the rim, and in! I think that was a tip-in. Is that a 3 or is it? We're going to overtime. Dang it. That was a tip-in, overtime. I don't want... The refs are going to take a look at this one. That bounced around a lot. Hit the rim. Hit the rim and backboard. Oh, it was tipped in. Anthony Black with a tip in. That's good. Wow. James, I'm going for this to not be overtime. I've got the poison ivies in multiple places on my body. I want to go jump in the bathtub in a poison ivy, poison ivy relief powder and take a Benadryl. The game won't end. Kai Soto in overtime, Rico? Are they showing Derek White at the game, Veronica? Oh, Derek. I get your reference. Never mind. So what's the overtime rule here? The first to score. What's happening? Somebody said it's not. I feel like we're gonna get a gift in overtime. I guess. I'm not gonna end the stream. I mean, I stayed till the end. This is not how I planned things to go, but whatever. I'll be here to the end. Veronica, a lot of things fly over my head. Welcome back, Carlos Jeter. OT rules, first to score 7 points. So it is the first to 82. Is there a clock? Is there a game clock at all? I guess I'll put 10 on the clock. I don't know. Didn't mean to click that. Son of a gun. Manual scoreboard. Wow, they're dropping points quickly. Shot clock only. All right. Wow, that's weird. I guess I'll just leave 10 up. Yeah, Jayhem in Asensio so far. Well, Christopher, don't be hating on my channel. So to leave. Yeah, so I guess there's overtime in Summer League, Carlos, and the first team to score 70 points. So it's first to 82. Hit the like if you want the Knicks to win. I know a lot of people don't like the Magic because they're not playing Kai. Target score 82. This is totally foreign to me. I did not know this was a thing. So the first team to 82 points. All right. I guess that's cool. Something new on the channel for me. The players are on the court. Jump ball ready. And away we go. Knicks win the jump ball. And 82 is the target. I wonder if they would ever consider doing this in the regular season, and like making this the new thing. Yeah, there's no game clock. There's no clock. That three's a brick. Magic ball. Yeah, it is the second overtime game today, Arcu 3. Thank you, Rico. He says, smash the like, amigos. Appreciate you. Anthony Black with the ball right now. He hit the buzzer beater tying shot to bring us overtime from the Magic. Black's going to lose the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with Orlando. Oh, why did I do that? Habit. Force the habit. Force the habit. Just put 10 back up on there, Rich. There's no game clock. Arnwell, he hasn't played tonight, and I want to do it again. I want to start the game clock, and I need to keep my hands to myself. Driving a missed layup, and both teams looking a little tired. Maybe bring in somebody who's not tired. It is Knicks ball. Target score is 82. Neither team has scored as of yet. Fields will drive into the paint. Little bounce pass, and there's a rejection. Magic on the run. Q sprinting up the court into the paint. Quindar Witherspoon with the layup, and it's good. And the Magic have scored the first points of overtime. 77-75. The target is 82. The first team to 82 wins the game. Put in TSR Sports. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Play me. I might as well be fired up. Why not? It's my personality. We have an open corner three. That's good. All right. Things are getting a little interesting. Target score is 82 again. Yep, Mark Ray, even overtime, Kai is not playing. You are correct. Anthony Black's going to drive. Loses the ball. That's a turnover. They're calling it a two. They're calling it a two. They took away the three, calling it a two. And another turnover. These players are tired. I keep wanting to hit the clock button. Echo, good evening to you. At least Magic Coach gave Soto at least... No, Rico, he didn't get any minutes. He got 0 tonight. He hasn't played a minute in the Summer League at all. Knicks ball, 77 all. First to 82 wins. I believe there's still a shot clock, right? There's got to be. You just dribble around forever. We have another open 3 coming up. Total brick by Trevor Keels. And the Knicks get the ball back and another 3. Another miss. They get another offensive rebound. Put Kai in. Another 3-point attempt. Well, when you give a team multiple second chance opportunities, eventually one of those shots is going to go in. And maybe if the Orlando Magic had somebody out there that could rebound, I don't know, a 7'3" guy on the bench, that would stop some of these offensive rebounds. Q with the ball right now for Orlando. Nice behind the back pass. Go around the world to Anthony Black. Back to Q. Q in the paint. Turns the ball over. That's a steal for the Knicks. Stolen by Trevor Keels. Knicks can win the game here on the next bucket. Pull up 3. Brick. I don't think a 3-point shot was good there. They should try to get an easy bucket in the paint. 80-77. We're in overtime again. First team to score 82 wins. Jet Howard for 3. All right. The next bucket wins the game. Carlos, there's no clock. Carlos, there's no clock. No clock. Whoever gets to 82 wins the game. There's no clock. So that's why I'm just leaving on 10. There's no clock. It's weird. It is what it is. I don't even know if there's a shot clock. There is a shot clock. I see it. It's moving. All right. It is Knicks ball. They can. Next bucket wins the game. There's a runner in the paint, and that's the game. The Knicks win. Jalen Martin with the runner, and the Knicks have won in overtime, 82-80. All right, you know what? That was actually kind of fun. I'll admit it. That was a little different. I'm still upset Kai Soto didn't play, but that was, I didn't know that was a thing. First to score so many points. So my friends, if you get the thumbs up on the way out, would appreciate you. I got to get off my couch and go. I got to go. So thank you so much. This was a fun stream despite Kai not playing, and I appreciate y'all. That's all I got. Until next time. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Play Kai play!